Welcome to another episode of Design in Progress. Today we have got the weirdest of weird of an episode to go. This is going to be a all Root Jam episode. Plus, we're going to be playing on Taiga and using Dawn and Dusk as tournament preparation for the people playing and the people watching. Um, and with that, I'm going to jump right into it because since we're all playing our Root Jam factions, which have been slightly adjusted since then, it's about a week after Root Jam in our time. I'm going to let everybody do a little mini explanation. So take us away, Slug, who is in first seat.
First seat. I thought I was muted there. I'm always muted.
Yep, you're good.
All right, so the Whisperers Guild is a faction of weasel warriors. Theirs is the unseen paw that guides the course of history. But after centuries in the shadows, gaining insight and forging the future from behind the scenes, the time has finally come for the secret society to show their hand and prove once and for all that the ones really on top are those below and in between, nowhere and everywhere at once. Warriors Whisperers Guild will start in the forest. They'll mostly be in the forest. Their berry abilities, for those to know, Hidden Insight. So my face-down, hex-shaped markers are not tokens, cannot be battled, and are not considered enemy pieces by other players. So they will appear in clearings, but they are just there.
Understood.
Deeply rooted, on my turn, I treat myself as ruling any clearing with my face-up build markers. These end up underneath other people's buildings, and I consider myself as ruling any clearing that has those.
Okay.
They're considered buildings, but cannot be battled until the building on top is removed. Also, in between the turns of any two other players, I get to take one midnight action from my special midnight chart: assassinate, instigate, infiltrate, interrogate, and manipulate. I will be primarily manipulating the game from behind the scenes to try to make players go my way. When players take certain actions in clearings with my face down tokens, if it matches, I can reveal it and gain score and gain an ability. So when players build, when an enemy places a building in a clearing with this, it gets placed under their building.
Does it count as a building while it's doing that?
Why wouldn't it?
I'm just clarifying for my own faction.
In what regard? Like, let's discuss.
That this face down thing is neither a token nor a building, but this face up is considered a building.
Yes.
Great. Just.
But it goes under a building.
Yep. I just have things that go under buildings too. So we're gonna be stacking stacks on stacks.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, man, I've got things that go
just
on.
once. This one here is Martyr. So after an enemy removes my warrior from a clearing, I get to take from them a matching card. These ones, I have suited ones. They're called Salvage. And so when players craft in a clearing with them, when an enemy activates crafting pieces in the clearing, I reveal this and then gain salvage equal to the total crafting cost. And these are what I craft with. And these ones are Carnage. After an enemy removes other players' pieces, not my own, I may place one of my warriors directly into that clearing from anywhere, from my favored box, from my supply, or from anywhere on the map.
Interesting. Notably in Root's rules, when you don't specify, it's only from your supply.
That's why it says any.
I guess that is true. Yeah, that wording would probably get around it. Yeah.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna make my little hidden area here.
All right, perfect. So the Rana Ravagers are a frog faction with a bag development like theme. So you will be, or I will be, the person as I'm playing them, slowly building up this bag with different suits, and then I have a decree like top. My brain is not working all of a sudden. I have suited things like a decree, but I have to go from left to right and can only place something in a right or a more right thing once I've placed it in the left. My words are not working at all today. I don't know.
It's alright.
You'll see.
Left to right.
Left have to build left to right. Can't put.
Hippity hop.
Yeah, they hop along.
Add stuff left to right.
I place my buildings under other people's buildings or tokens, and once something is on one of my barricades, it cannot be destroyed by anybody other than my one salvage action, which is a turn delayed, similar to a mob that is specific to that one building or token, basically. And when I do that, it will remove not only that rubble token will come away, the building or token will go away, and also my barricade will go away. So the whole stack just goes and collapses.
Can people battle rubble tokens if they're on their buildings?
They can, but as a defender in battle against enemies that have a building or token on top of a barricade, I take one less hit.
Okay.
And I can move along the river because I'm a froggy.
Huge.
Yep. All right, Alchemist.
Alright, Starstruck Soothsayers are a bunch of fortune-telling salamanders that use the stars to guide them. They're in this war because light pollution makes it harder to see the stars, so they want to destroy everyone else because of that. Essentially, they've got one big gimmick, the horoscope. They've got a bunch of these unique cards called forecasts that they will put on the horoscope to do actions. As the horoscope grows, each individual card's effect grows in power as well.
Okay.
So the higher something is on the stack of cards, the better its effect is. So like the first card on the horoscope will be like move once or something. But if that same card was on the 6th position, it would be moved 6 times.
Interesting.
And because it's a literal, you add things to the very top of the horoscope,
Mhm.
it's literal like stack data structure.
Right, so
So
it's
you
like
have
Magic the Gathering, kind of.
Basically, yeah. You have to plan things in reverse order of what you want them to resolve in, essentially.
Okay.
And you put things onto the horoscope by laying down these observatories. The more you have, the more you can put on there.
Interesting.
And that's basically it. The other thing is that they're both poor and good battlers with Descendant, which means you ignore the first hit you take and deal in every battle. So you're kind of tanky, but you're mostly just taxing battle actions
Mhm.
rather than having direct tankiness.
Yeah. That it's an I often have wanted to try the opposite of this ability.
Yeah.
So it'll be interesting to see how this plays.
We'll see.
What, give everything more?
Yeah, that everybody
You love giving everything more.
more
That's all you
chaos.
do. They're like, this faction deals and takes 4 extra hits in battle.
Yes, carnage. But
and
they
draws 10 cards.
but they only have 3 warriors.
It's only a 44 warrior faction.
That sounds like the Vagabond with extra stats, to be honest.
This is true. All right, Tin, take us away.
Hello, hello. This is my faction, the Crocstars. Basically, why they're here, they're just here to soundtrack the Woodland's demise. They don't really care who wins as long as they're here to rock out. All right, so on other people's turns, they can choose to draw an extra card in their evening. And if they do so, they're going to have to add one of those to each of these 4 columns in the set list. When it's my turn, I'm going to move all the cards from the most popular column into my ticket stack. That basically gives me actions to use during my turn. But the column with the most cards becomes the new song. As you notice over here, each song has an effect for each of the other factions that benefits them during their turn, or just makes things a little bit more interesting. But it also gives me a special ability and my quota that I have to fulfill for this turn. So what my quota is it's basically a requirement at each of my clearings with venue tokens. And for each clearing with a venue token that fulfills that requirement, I get a point. And so to build these venues, though, I can put them basically in any clearings I want, but I could also put them on other people's buildings or tokens. It kind of helps them stay a bit more defended. Yeah, and that's basically the whole thing. Trying something new this time as well. Usually they discard cards from the ticket stack, but from now on they're going to be revealing, sort of similar to the lizards,
Okay.
kind of lizards adjacent. And we'll see how that goes. Maybe it'll help out their action economy a little bit. We'll see how good it is for them. Thank you.
All right. So at the end of our turns, before discarding an evening, any of us can draw an extra card, but then we have to give you a card into one of these columns.
Exactly.
And whichever
Yeah.
one has the most gets added to your action economy.
Yeah, and I'll decide on ties.
Interesting. Okay. With that, let's let this chaos
Sorry,
begin.
what do we do?
At the end of our turn, before we
Yeah.
discard, any of us can choose to draw an additional card, but then we have to give one card into this set list up top.
Okay.
And then whichever one of those is more popular, those cards get added to his action economy.
I've given each of you a little genre card that tells you what effect it has that affects your factions. Some of them will probably be better for you than others, so hopefully that incentivizes people to vote on which ones they want.
Right. We don't actually have any red factions, so this might be a very wonky game, but I love myself a wonky game. So, with that, why don't you take it away, Slug, as player one?
All right, in Birdsong, I will craft by spending salvage tokens, of which I currently have none. And then I will draw X cards, where X is equal to the number of players. I will now choose a suit to favor until next turn. So the suit of favor means that anybody who spends, reveals, or discards a card from hand, matching the favored suit, I get a little weasel in my favored box. But I must swap the card that's in here. And I will. I think I will actually just
So you get to
swap
pull
with...
it into your hand?
Yeah, you just swap it with the card in your hand.
As it meant to be revealed or no?
Oh, well, I mean, you kind of see it.
Yeah.
It's not that. I mean, here, I'll tuck it up here. It's Hoarders. It's Hoarders.
I mean, I only see the card back right now.
Oh, well, here.
I can see it, okay?
Weird. Okay, yeah, because I can see Tin's stuff fine, but
Yeah, that's just a TTS thing. You might need to leave and come back.
yeah, I'll do that.
Yeah, get out of here.
Get out of here.
You're so mean.
Oh, sorry. Before, oh, my bad. Here, before I do this, I have to give a card to each player.
You have one card from your hand
so
to
generous.
each player. Ooh, fancy.
I'm going to give you this.
Nice.
And give this to you. And I give this to you.
Thank you so much.
And then I will choose my suit, which is this one.
Okay.
Now I will regroup, where I would place my favored weasels, which I have none, into evenly as possible among forests where I have warriors. And then I will slink up to X times, ignoring rule between adjacent clearings, between adjacent forests, clearings, or both if adjacent. So I will actually move.
And that X is number of players also?
Number of players also.
Okay. I assume.
For simplicity.
Mm-hmm.
I will go. I will move here.
Mm-hmm.
1. Um, 2.
From what I'm reading, I think we're going to have a very fun interaction with your build tokens here.
3, and I will go here. So now I will script, so I can remove a weasel from a forest to place face down insight in any of the adjacent clearings that don't have any. So I think that I'll put one up here, and I'll put this down here, and
Is that in the rabbit clearing?
yeah, I'll put it on the rabbit. I'll put this one.
That's dangerous for me. Well, maybe not.
Nothing to fear. Nothing to fear. I
think
will.
You might want me to build something, but that's just a guess.
Yeah. And you have
I will
2 of
put-
each slug?
The build ones, there's 5 of.
Ooh.
The salvage, there's 3 of each suit, and martyr and carnage, there are 3 of
Okay.
each. I will put.
How many of these do you get to place? Any number of
in
times.
all of the adjacent one.
Oh, and it's remove a warrior from any force to place. I got it. Okay.
They're kind of like officers.
Interesting.
I'm gonna put. This. I actually will do. Yeah, it's fine. And then I'll remove this one to put.
Just right, we have a lot of dark colored meeples.
This
Fencing.
here.
Yeah, we do.
And that's
I would
it. So
say-
I will now discard down to 5 cards, +1 for every clearing that I rule. So because I do rule this clearing, I will keep all 6 cards.
Look
then
who's
I will-
adding extra shit now.
Yeah, this is like this is their whole game. This is what they do.
Right. Look-
And then I can initiate a battle or take 1 midnight action. So I think that my midnight action is going to be to you are sorry, it's my first time seeing all these people.
Yeah, there's a lot to
You
absorb.
add-
So much to take in.
Is everybody reveal factions or people spend factions?
I'm spend.
I
And
am.
I technically have an action that reveals a card, but it reveals the top card of the deck.
And I'm a spend I'm a spend faction, not a reveal faction.
You're a spend
Oh,
faction, not a
I'll
reveal
spend
faction.
probably a little bit.
I will. I will look at. Will I look? No, I will. I will look at the top 5 cards of the deck and put them in any order.
Okay. Hmm.
Quick question. I can't really do anything about these insight tokens when they're face down, correct?
Nope.
Okay.
Not.
Yes, that is correct. You cannot do anything.
Also,
Sounds
that might
good.
be-
All right, you're up.
Alrighty, so I start out by getting 3 warriors spread as evenly as possible between the rivers, which can scale later. I think I'm going to go there, and... Oh man, this guy's definitely in the wrong place. He should be there.
Yeah, that's not the river.
Yeah.
Doesn't even know his own map.
It's been a while since I've played. This is why we're playing it. I also just played on Mountain Map last night, so...
For the first time?
Yeah, no. For the first time in quite a while, actually. Then I will move on to the part where I do this. So the first one has to go into move, and then the next one can go into siege or move. Sieging anywhere would be nice. And then the next one can go into move or battle or siege.
Right now
Move.
you can't really move, right?
Correct. I cannot. But I could move like out of Fox and then through if I wanted to get like here or something like that.
Do you move ignoring rule?
Right?
I don't. I move ignoring rule alongst the river. So yeah, I could
Alongst the river.
not. I could not move there. I guess that's true. So it might just be a dead action this turn, which happens sometimes. I think I'm gonna throw that into move, and then I could do a mouse battle, or just a mouse siege.
I mean, I'll start building on top of your stuff if you want, since I think I'm the only
Yeah.
player with real buildings.
You can place your tokens there too. Alrighty, so let's do let's move these guys over to here. And I cannot use this bunny one. And let me just double check. I have to rule the clearing. Alright, so I'm going to be able to add that and that. Okay. And then I can siege twice. Once here. So this just kind of replaces this slot. So people can still build here if they'd like to. That's going to go undermine.
1 point.
Okay. We just need to remember that that's there.
Right, because you're both oversized.
Yep. And then I am also going to
There you go.
also going to siege down here. So remember that if your stuff is here, it can if your stuff is on top of mine, it cannot be hit by anybody else.
And if it's below his, you can't hit mine until you remove his.
Perfect.
1 point.
Perfect. So then that's all of that jazz. Then I return these 4 guides, and I can spend cards matching clearings that I rule to add matching guides to the bag, and I can spend an additional card of any suit to make that a bird card. So I am going to spend this. No, not that. Actually, yeah, that. It's going to be hard for me to craft that. That and that.
Okay, I get 1 favored warrior, 2 favored warriors.
And this are all being spent to add a bird and a mouse to the stack. So these 2 are going to be the bird, and this one's going to be the mouse, if that makes sense.
Yeah, they're
So
also birds.
So rule this and this. And then whoop.
Yep.
There we go. Jeez, it was being difficult. And then I only score points equal to the number of enemy pieces stacked on top of my barricades, so I get no points.
Would you like to draw and discard a card?
I would like to draw an extra card, actually. So I draw an extra card and give 1 to you, right?
Yeah, Slug's been on top of things happening off his turn.
Yeah,
I've
I just
already
need.
missed reminding somebody.
In
I have quite a few cards. I don't really know yet what they do for you, so I'm hesitant.
I'm excited to figure out what they do for me too.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
go with pop, and I'm gonna throw. Public relations doesn't particularly help me.
Makes sense.
Thank you for your donation.
And then I end my turn.
Oh, before you go, I get to take one of my midnight actions.
Mhm.
I am going to. I'm gonna look at your hand. Oh,
my hand.
sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. So just to clarify, is it between each player's turn that you get to take a midnight action, or in
Each other player's turn.
So it's after other players' turns.
Yep.
Okay.
In between.
Yep, that makes sense. Well, it's just there is an in between me and you.
But I, at the end of my turn, take I can strike or take one midnight action.
Right.
And then
Okay.
I only after Croc Stars, I do not get one. It's only between you and
So
you.
so it's in between enemies' turns.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
That
The turns of other players.
yes, that makes sense.
So I'll put this here, and I'll put this here.
Right. That was what I was really asking. It's just a
Yeah.
difficult thing to ask.
But yeah, then I get to take one at the end of my turn, but then I take one in between you and the salamanders, right?
Mhm.
Yeah, salamanders.
And then between the salamanders and the Crocstars.
Yeah, these guys are specifically based off of blue spotted salamanders.
Really cool. The art is really cute for them too.
Ah, thanks. Yeah, it was fun making all the images for these guys. Couldn't find a salamander enough like head, so I had to draw one myself.
I think it turned out well. Their name is a mouthful to say.
Yeah, that is.
The Starstruck Soothsayers?
I love alliteration.
I'm a sucker for alliteration. Okay, why do you think I called them the back alley brewers?
And you being the annoying alchemist.
Like, come on, it's all over my thing.
All right. What we got?
Okay, so it does. All right. So we could craft using observatories if we had any, which we don't. We don't have anything on the horoscope, so we can't resolve it. So then we get to recruit, get to place one warrior in a ruined clearing, or just a clearing marked with an R. So basically these four. And then if we had an observatory, we would put another one next to there, but we do not. So let's go on to our daylight actions. Scurry, we can move. If the destination clearing has an observatory, we could take another move. Battle, that's how we... It's not... Battles aren't super good for us, but we can use it to fix the horoscope slightly. We can build, which is just spend a card, place one in a clearing your rule, which is kind of challenging for these guys. But, you know, only 8 warriors. But for now, let's just go and build somewhere. There's too many frogs over here. I cannot outnumber them, so gonna just move over here. I can scurry over here. We're gonna build. We're going to spend a rabbit card. We will get rid of rabbit card.
Okay.
Put down an observatory in that clearing. Ignore the text that says sawmill there. And then there's another cool action we can take called Scry. Once per turn, we can reveal the top card of the deck. So we'll go ahead and do that. It is a Smuggler's Trail. Then, because luckily I did get lucky, that is a rabbit, we can take the action of a non-scoring forecast that isn't already in the horoscope. And instead of using the card's position in the stack for this action, we use the number of observatories and matching clearings. So right now that's 1. So let's see what we want to do. Not a whole lot useful we can do. But we can always use Shooting Star to draw a card. Which would just let us look at the the next top card of the deck. And then draw a card, which... We'll go ahead and just... Yep, I looked at that, and then I can draw it. And then...
You're in your evening right now, hey?
I know, I'm in my daylight.
Alright, I just gotta be on top of that.
Yeah.
Drawing
And
at weird
now-
times.
Yeah, it is kind of wacky, but it works out. And now we can put the card we revealed back on the top or bottom of the deck. So I decide whether I want a bag right now. I don't really, so I'll put this at the bottom of the deck. Alright, that's our turn. So we would score 1 point for every 2 cards in the horoscope.
Would you like to draw an extra card?
Hand's gonna be kind of full, honestly. Kind of
Oh,
good.
that's fair.
And then for each crystal bowl showing, we get to place something on top of the horoscope, which we don't have any showing right now, unfortunately. We only got 1 observatory. but if the horoscope's empty, we get to play Shooting Star on the horoscope. And then we get to draw a card and end our turn.
Game.
These cards are incredible, by the way.
Aw, thanks. Yeah, I think
All right.
the forecast cards was my favorite part of this. Yeah, it's your turn.
Yeah. All right. So where people built is extremely exciting for me. Okay. So I've got 3 cards here. Hip hop is the most popular genre, so we're gonna put those in my ticket stack. I'm gonna go over here. Hip hop is the new song. There we go. I don't have any venues to craft with at the start of my bird song either, by the way. All right, I'm gonna get rid of these cards here in a second.
Oh, okay. Do you want to snap there?
Is it like possible to make it like a place that they'll snap to?
Yep.
Sweet, thank you very much.
Yeah, let me just take one card. And hold on. My brain just. Oh, here we go. Rotate snap. Yeah. Bloop. Bloop.
Thank you so much.
I'm gonna get rid of these ones up there. Yep. And then there you go.
Thank you. All right. So I'm going to go into daylight. I get to perform actions by revealing cards from the ticket stack to take that action. But what I'm planning on doing is using my special ability, which is to the first venue I build this turn costs 1 less card from my ticket stack. So the first thing I'm going to do is take a build action using this bunny card that was in there. I'm going to discard that over here. And I'm going to go ahead and place my first venue token over on this lovely little observatory over here.
Whoa.
There you go. So for your purposes there, the soothsayers do not consider my venue an enemy piece, so it cannot be battled.
Nice.
You would think. The next thing I'm going to do, I have 2 fox cards left over here. I'm going to discard both of those to build a second venue. And I'm going to place it underneath this barricade.
Oh no!
On top of that build token that's there. Yeah. There we go. Thank you. We made a little venue sandwich there.
Don't ends have to be under?
They.
What, sorry?
But he can put it on top of either of ours because they're both buildings. So he's placing it on top of your building, which is under mine.
Which is very funny for me.
Very confusing.
Yeah.
The height of confusion.
Right, yeah, mine. I'd probably put my thing in the law for my faction. But
right.
I'm
saying that it could not be
sandwiched.
I feel like this is a very really edge case scenario that we found ourselves in.
Oh yes.
But it is very funny. All right.
Well, I like including in the law edge cases just because
they happen. They do happen.
Yeah. And ignore my victory point marker saying Erie VP.
Of course.
So I only rule 1 clearing with a venue, so I'm just going to score that 1 point. I return all revealed cards to my hand and discard the birds, but I don't have any left over here. So now I'm going to go ahead and plan my set list. Also in evening, this includes you guys now. In your evening, you can draw 1 extra card if you're in a clearing with a venue. Since I myself am in a clearing with a venue, I'm going to go ahead and draw a card.
Okay.
Nice.
There we go.
We can also
take a look here.
We can make mine smaller too. Yeah.
How many cards did you draw?
I just drew 1 card here. I'm still at the beginning of my evening here, just thinking about where I want to plan my set list.
Well, you draw 3 cards, do you not?
At the end of my turn, I will. But since I'm in a clearing with a venue and my genre is hip hop, I'll get that 1 extra card draw.
Oh, that's like a lot of cards.
Yeah. We'll see how that works out for me. Because it's gonna have to go through the set list because I can only place 3 in here and they got to be among different columns in the set list. So what I will do is I'll place this card here.
So this is the plan set list section?
Or yeah, what? Exactly.
Right. So
plan set list.
Right.
I'm confused.
Because of the bonus from hip hop, that's any time in evening. So he was able to draw an extra card. Because he has a piece in a clearing with a venue. So he drew a card there. Then he moved on to plan set list, and then once he finishes doing that, he'll go into evening
Sorry,
2.
I'm confused.
I can take a crack at it. So each of the songs, they each have different abilities at the top, right?
But where is this here? I just want to make sure.
On my
Anytime in
song
evening.
card.
Right, anytime in
their
evening.
Each faction with pieces in a clearing with a venue may draw a card. That includes
So I can
myself.
also do that as well.
During your evening.
Exactly.
Yeah. If you're in a clearing.
I'll give you.
I am.
Yeah, I'll give you a reminder too, but
But
sure,
you
like,
would get to choose
great.
when we get to draw. So I can draw one right now before you draw an evening. Correct?
So it's in your evening. Like, you get to choose to draw. In their evening, each faction with pieces in a clearing with a venue may choose to draw a card.
Okay, but it just includes you. Okay.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Sorry about that. Maybe I can make that a little bit easier to understand.
No, that's okay. It's first time.
Yeah, for sure. And there we go. Planned my set list. And I will draw 3 cards and end my turn with 5, which seems to be a pretty popular thing. And Slug, you can go ahead when you're ready.
Oh,
Yeah,
hold
okay,
on.
Craft.
Hold on. We got to roll the blizzard.
Oh yeah.
All right.
4. So now these 2 clearings are no longer considered adjacent, but these forests are
So
divided.
I just have a question for everybody because I kind of like my whole thing is about like understanding what's going on, which is kind of tough.
Yes.
You're currently basically just drawing 1 card per turn. Next turn, you'll probably be drawing 2.
Me?
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, I'll probably be drawing 2. Yeah, possibly
And
3.
Salamanders draw. Next turn, you'll probably just be drawing
One, maybe a second one from Shooting Star if I
So
decide
possibly
to take that
2.
action.
and you will be drawing another 5 or 4,
3.
3
So the
1, 2,
1
3.
plus the 2 card things that I've revealed.
plus this one, right?
That song is most likely going to change depending on how
And
you guys
that's and the other ones also don't give more cards.
vote. No, that's just the one.
And so it'll be 3, not 4, because this time it was 4, right?
This time it was 4 in total in my evening. Yeah.
And this encore is an addition to the hip hop, so I'll be drawing 2.
Yeah, but then you'll have to add 1 to my set list.
All right, I'll draw 2, but give out 1. Okay.
Exactly. Those are both May, so you can choose whether or not you want to.
So
do
I
that.
could just not. So that's how I affect like which one kind of takes hold.
Exactly.
Okay. I draw. I'm not crafting, so I draw X cards to give these to each. And I have to give a card to each player. You are.
How Sorry, this is just a thought. How inconvenient would it be for you to have just like a ridiculous hand size limit and for you to do this part at the end of your turn? Or the draw
it wouldn't make any
bunch.
sense. Wouldn't make any sense. It would be much easier if I knew what everybody was doing. So that's
mean, a little bit, but you're still having to make 3 decisions right at the top of your turn on who to give what cards, and you just drew the cards, so you have to read the cards and look at the cards and then look at
it wouldn't make
everyone's
any
decisions.
sense at the end. And definitely like
I'm saying if you like drew them at the end and then gave them during Birdsong, so you had everybody else's turn to think about who you're giving what. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think like the rest of my turn is not a big deal. I mean, this is basically all I do. So
No,
I'm
just
kind of cool with it.
Just a thought.
Yep.
Feel free to look because you got things to pay attention to on other people's turns, and then I gave you extra to think about on your turn.
Right.
Yeah, like I don't think normally it's going to take me like an hour to be doing this. It's just that this is kind of the way it happened.
Oh, no worries,
Uh,
man.
Okay, that's for you.
Thank you.
This is for you. This is for you.
Oh, thank you.
I think.
What a gentleman.
So now I have to change this, and I'm going to put this as the favorite suit. I'm going to regroup. I'm going to put these here and here. I'm going to actually, I'm just going to slink here. And I've got what? 1, 2, so 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3. So I don't need this. So I'm going to move him back. 1, 2. I'm coming in. And that's it. I'm just going to move. No, I'm going to move this guy as... Move this guy.
Okay.
And I'm going to remove this to put this here. And this here. And that's it. I've got only 7 cards. I rule 2 clearings. And so 5 plus 2, because I consider rule this one and this one. And then I can strike or take a midnight action. I am going to... I think I'm going to instigate here. So I'm going to make the crocodiles fight the
Ravagers.
Rana Ravagers.
Okey-doke. No ambush.
Rana Ravagers, you
I'd
are a
like to go quick.
defender.
Mhm.
I'm gonna bring these over.
You can
What are
just,
these?
you can just click on this
Oh, yeah.
here, this pad, or you can do it that way.
Choose your.
Okay. These 2 die.
Goodbye. Oh, and by the way, before you end your turn, would you like to swap one of your cards out?
Swap one of my cards? I
Well,
just draw a card.
Yeah, it's
As in-
draw a card
yeah,
and
draw
then
and
give
then-
one to him. So it's kind of
So I draw a card. Because I get to, right?
Yeah,
right. There's
and
that
then I can
part.
draw an extra one to do a swap if I want.
Yes.
exactly.
Which I want you to do certain things, but I don't know what these things do yet. Right now, you'll pop.
Fair.
Pop means you will.
That's
This song will change to pop, which means that their quota is gonna score for clearings with venues and 5 or more.
I'm cool with that.
Sounds good.
Oh, actually, I don't have to discard that. Because I just get to keep it, right? Because it's at the end
Yes,
of
you
my turn?
do. Yeah.
Or it's in evening. Oh,
Well,
yeah,
yeah,
so I'll
it's
do it
in
after my
evening, but-
discard. I'll do it after my discard phase, yeah.
Ooh, interesting. I hadn't thought of that.
Mm-hmm.
So next time I'm going to put it like maybe at the beginning of evening.
Yeah.
But as
Yeah.
rules written, that makes sense. I
Yeah, we got
accidentally broke everybody's card limit.
Okay, well, I'll just discard it then. So it's at the start of evening.
Yeah, I'll change that up. Sorry about that.
No worries. All right.
Yeah, you gotta be careful.
That
with
your-
very
That's your
low
whole turn?
speed limits.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's a
Oh,
little
no
bit longer
worries.
than I
You helped
hoped,
me
but
find something new.
All right. So because I have a froggy revealed, I get to recruit 4 guys now, divided as evenly.
Yeah, don't worry. When the
2.
forecast starts popping off, my turns are probably also gonna take a little longer.
4. Nah, it's fine. These things happen. Then I will start my hopping orders. So a move from mouse. Yep, I'm okay with that. A siege anywhere. Yeah, I want to do that. A battle. Yeah, let's do a battle there. Then I could move that there. And then I can also battle here, or I could just salvage that. We'll also battle there, and then my other anything can.
A lot of actions.
Yeah, they get a lot of actions, but they're not always the best of actions. A lot of times you have to like waste a bunch of stuff moving.
Mm-hmm.
Like
Standard.
yeah, like I'm probably gonna have to throw this into move just to consolidate forces. Okie doke. So I'm going to move these guys up here. That's one mouse. Move this guy up here. That is my anything. And then I am going to move 4 guys down here. I did not think that part through, but I think it's going to come out okay, actually. I also forgot to craft. I'm going to craft Tricky Tails.
Ooh.
I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna learn.
Tricky Tails means I can use any card that is a root T, of which there are 3, as a mouse ambush card.
That is so cool. Okay.
Yep, using that to craft.
Okay, thank you.
Yep.
1 point.
Yep, I assumed. But so that is all my moves. Then I'm going to just do 1 siege. I'm going to place it underneath this observatory. So this is going to net me 2 points because I get per pieces stacked on top, and there's 2 stacked on top.
Nice.
Then I've got a fox battle and a bunny battle. So I'm going to battle the crocs here, I think.
Fox clearing?
Yeah, I'm going to battle the crocs here. Any ambush?
Not that I know of.
Who knows?
2-0. Perfect.
That's revenge for last time.
Yep, here's your 2. So that lets me rule that clearing. That's actually very helpful. And then I'm going to battle the these bros here.
Yeah, you could call them salamanders or whatever.
The salamanders.
I'm going to
You are ambushing. Okay. So it's 3-2.
So that is a 2-1 effectively. So you ignore it, the first hit we take and deal.
Ignore the first hit we take.
Actually, technically, you should only lose 1 from the ambush, and then you'll deal hits as normal.
Right. So
And
I'll do 2 to you, and you do 1 to me. Okay.
Yeah. So the end result is the same, but
I see. Very, very confusing, but I understand.
yeah.
That's the way it goes.
Then
That's how we roll.
Yes. Then I can spend this crossbow and spend this to add a fox and a mouse.
You're spending a mouse card, so I get a favorite.
Into that, and then I'll just get 2 points. I will draw the 1 card from being in this clearing, and then draw another 2 cards. And
would you like to draw a card and vote on my set list?
No, I'm good.
Okay.
I'm going to remove this piece to force these frogs up here.
Okay. Oh, there's a cat on it. I was like, why is this ottoman not moving?
The cat.
All right, so Alchemist, take it away.
Mega? Okay.
Mhm.
So let's see, we could craft using that 1 observatory that's sandwiched between 2 other things. Let's see. I think I need parts for other things this turn, unfortunately. But yeah, we can craft 1 thing as a treat. We're gonna make a boot.
Okay, gaining insight or gaining salvage.
So that's a point. my first point of the round. Alright.
The first catch of the day.
And then we get to resolve the horoscope if we want to, which would just be shooting star, which would let us look at the top 1 cards of the deck and then draw a card, which is basically just draw a card. Let's see. Because I'm going to. I think I will leave. I'll hold off on it for now, and then we're gonna recruit. So 1 in a ruin and 1 in an observatory. I got bopped kind of hard there. And we'll put the other one here. And then if we want to, we can spend 2 cards to repeat this recruit step once. Which it seems like we'll have to do.
Oh, this boot I got a favorite for. I'm gonna use this favorite to. Yeah, just another warrior. Go ahead.
Okay. And then we're
Favored in this game is a terrifying verbiage to use. Just
yeah. The memories.
yeah.
Uh,
Like wait, favors aren't in this deck.
you did take the favors out of the deck, right?
Yeah,
No, there's service.
there's services,
Yeah.
mini
And-
favors.
Many tiny little favors.
Not quite cleansing fire.
Mm-hmm.
And we're dumping one of them right now.
Okay, I'm taking another. Actually, so the other thing I can do instead of a favorite is remove a face down thing. But no, I will actually. Yeah, I will remove another one.
Alright, we got some warriors back. That brutal thrashing rangered. Alright, now let's see. Take 3 actions. We're going to try to get some more observatories. They're also like eerie roosts. You can't double up on them.
Okay.
So I need to go elsewhere for them.
I gotta reconnect again.
Yep.
Okay.
We're going to scurry over here,
Mm.
move, and then that clearing had an observatory, so we
Yep.
can move again.
I love a good slingshot move.
Mm-hmm. And let's see. Going to go ahead and just build another observatory. And we're going to dump the other service.
Mm. Gonna be a lot of services in rotation soon. We've only got 22 cards left. We're on turn like 3. We've gone through
Yep.
2/3 of the deck.
And then I think we're going to scry. So we're just going to reveal the top card of the deck to everyone.
Mm.
And since it's not in here, it is Sly Dog, which lets you
Sly cat.
redirect a attack meant for you to somebody else. Fox card with 1 fox crafting. And that does not match anything, but if there's anything that has lets us do things when x equals 0, we can still do that. Let's see. Okay, so we can use Solar Winds here if we want, which lets us choose twice. We can force a warrior of any faction to move to a clearing with an observatory. Yeah, I'll pull it out on top.
Mm-hmm.
And then we can force any faction in a clearing with an observatory to battle, should we wish. So we'll go ahead and use that. If for some reason TTS is not letting me scroll with middle mouse click.
Any faction in a clearing.
So let's see. So I can pull more people into this venued barricaded clearing if I want to. But I think I'm just
Start
going
Fight Club.
just fight. We're going to let's see, you don't rule that, so we're just gonna go ahead and battle the Ravagers there. We'll force ourselves to fight the Ravagers.
Okay. No ambush.
Alright, so that's
I just-
effectively a 1-0.
Yep.
And then we shall do it again. So that does nothing.
Nothing. Nada. Delightful.
Alright. So now we get to score 1 point for every 2 cards on the horoscope, which I only got 1, so still nothing. And then we get to add something else to the horoscope.
And since you're an evening, you'll get an extra card. And another one if you want to put one in the set list. I'm trying to pay attention, but like Tabletop Simulator is loading for me right now.
Yeah, unfortunately, I can't sway your set list. It's gonna be tied up, so
Oh yeah.
I'm going to put. TTS is gonna let me search my deck. There we go. I am going to put star alignment onto the second position in the horoscope. If X equals 1 and you roll a clearing of each suit that has no enemy pieces, score 5 points. So that is their big scoring thing.
Wait, say that again?
If this is the very bottommost card of the stack, and you roll 1 clearing of each suit with no enemy pieces, score 5 points.
Interesting.
Right now it does not trigger since it's the second thing on the stack.
Right.
And I'm gonna take my extra card draw from the venue. And then I'm going to draw 1 card. And that's my turn.
I'm gonna quickly look at this. You can probably get started. I'm just gonna rearrange these top cards.
I'm just waiting for TTS to load for me. Sorry, folks.
Roger.
No, you're good.
I think the game crashed on my end, so I'm just like trying to get back into the game now.
Yeah.
These things do happen.
Yeah, they do. I think I've got an idea of what my turn is going to look like, but I'm hoping that I'll actually be there to take it.
I feel like I have a major recruitment problem with the Ravagers, because if there was like a rat or an Eerie or a mole in this game, there'd be some problems. You know, anyone with like 3 or more battle actions would be able to just like completely wipe me off the map every turn, basically.
Were you there
That's
for
fair.
the Pawn Confederation game?
No, I haven't played that one yet. So
Linking recruit to the river, the constant, like the sort of like small dribble of warriors usually gets overrun pretty quickly.
right, I'm just
As
wondering.
long as anyone like hits you, you just become too fragile, and then you can never recover.
Right. Which just means I need a secondary way of recruiting, which is not a problem. You know, like moles have 2. You know, they have the passive and then an active recruitment. So.
Or even like being able to like put them where you want them instead of just everywhere.
Well, I kind of
'Cause
like
then-
the everywhere and then having
Yeah, it's
a
nice.
pointed one somewhere else, because it lets you have actually relatively strong recruitment right off the bat of being like, yeah, I'm recruiting 3 every turn no matter what, at least, but they're just spread out, so I have to do some management, moving, and then if it was like, oh, I could do, if one of these had like an or, you know, if it was like siege or recruit or battle or recruit, you know, like I could start adding some ors in here, like the Badgers.
Yeah, I didn't mean like just in case. I didn't mean like that you would place less warriors, but like you would place the same amount of warriors, but you would be able to choose where they went. Okay.
Yeah, that could work too. I don't know. There's some futzing that still needs to happen. I
I'm
just
doing
have
something
to.
with
On your
my
next-
cats that are kind of like that,
Right.
because you
On
just
your
you
next
need a
turn, I
little
might
bit
be
of
able to
control.
help you out too.
Well, I would.
Because on your next turn here, if my song is pop, you're going to be able to recruit 1 extra guy at one of my venues there.
Exactly.
Synergy.
That was synergy. That was my plan all along.
Nice. Sorry about this, folks. Just trying to load back in.
It's okay.
It's like the game for some reason isn't showing up on the server list for me. I
Yeah.
think that's an issue on my end as opposed to you guys.
You might need to, sometimes when that happens, you just have to exit out of Tabletop Simulator and come back in.
Yeah, that's what I tried to do, but it's not showing up yet.
Could also try. Can't I like invite you to a game through Discord now? There we go.
Maybe.
Did
Yeah,
that
Let me see.
did that work?
I did get the invite on Discord, but it's like I have Discord on my phone here as opposed to on my computer.
Oh well, yeah, that's non-helpful then.
Yeah, sorry.
Here, let me just We're gonna pause the recording for a second while we figure this out, y'all. And we're back from technical difficulties. Huzzah!
Yeah, it's my bad.
Hide
But,
everything.
Here we're going to. All right. So first things first, I'm going to go ahead and craft this fancy new card that I've never seen before.
Ooh,
Breaking Dawn.
nice.
So I've read through it. It seems like a really cool ability, and I think this early in the game is going to be pretty good for me.
With a
Mhm.
red and a yellow? Is that this one?
Yeah, exactly.
Mhm.
Thanks.
With the one that's hidden in the little sandwich.
Yep. So-
Oh shucks! I just realized.
So what you will just need to be slightly cognizant of is the sabotage of this deck is called Spoil, and it is a card that happens right away. So anyone can craft it, and it will automatically discard your thing, but they will
But
give
you
you,
get a point.
but you do get a point. So
Okay.
you don't want to get too greedy with that. Usually people pop them after 2 or 3, maybe 4. If you know where some of the spoils are, they've been revealed already, you can go, okay, I know there's only one left out there, cool, we're most of the way through the deck.
All right, perfect. Sounds good to me. Quick question about my own faction here. So my first thing in Birdsong is craft using venues. So I'm not considered at the start of Birdsong anymore, am I?
Correct. So you cannot
Yep.
you cannot do that. So you'll have to wait
Correct.
No worries.
to your next turn.
Just
Though
don't be the greedy.
when you add your first warrior, you do get a chance to pop it right away though. So if it lasts to your next turn, you can literally add a warrior and take it away and get 1 point and be done with it.
Okay. So the new genre is going to be pop now. For you guys, what that means is that during your daylight, each faction can recruit 1 warrior in any clearing with a venue token. What's pretty interesting is like 2 of these abilities are really good, hip hop and pop.
Mhm.
The other 2 aren't as good, but lead to interesting interactions. And we're already seeing the 2 better ones here.
Mm-hmm.
So let me see what I want to do here, because I score for each venue clearing with 5 warriors.
What do you mean stubborn and relentless? With a pinch of rowdy.
Mm-hmm.
I think
Ever
for
so
my
slight.
purposes here, whenever I recruit, I can recruit an extra warrior in that clearing.
And so do you also get the during their daylight, each faction may recruit 1 warrior?
Yes, I do.
Mm.
So
A lot of guys.
leave. Yeah,
Yeah, you're gonna poop out
So,
a shit ton of dudes.
Some
one
big
guy
pooping.
here. And I'm only going to reveal for 1 recruit right now. Oh, how do I get these 2 apart again?
There you
we go.
Yeah,
Perfect.
you gotta do it quickly.
I'll reveal this guy here. I'm going to recruit 2 little dudes. Oh, hello. I'll just do it one at a time. That's fine.
If you click
little
and
bit
then
over
right,
there.
if you click and then right click, you can pick up 2 things.
I see. That's gonna be a little difficult using a trackpad, though.
Yes, it's very difficult doing a trackpad.
I was just click and drag.
That you can do
All
that
right,
too.
so that's my bird. What do I want to do with this mouse? I can do much with it because I don't have any venues in mice. I'm not in mice already. Yeah. So I think that's just gonna be a dead action for me right now, which is fine.
I have a quick question, Slug.
Yeah.
How do we police you?
Yeah.
I think outside the box.
So just don't do what we think that you think we're going to do.
Mhm.
That's it.
Yeah, and also like you don't want me in clearings that you have pieces because I might mess with you. But I also might place a martyr there, which means I can take a card from you. You know, like I'm trying to lead you guys in certain ways, so you police me by not being led where I'm leading you.
Mm-hmm.
So far, it's pretty
Yeah.
obvious stuff like crafts and builds and stuff like that. Although builds in this game I'm going to have kind of a trouble with, but once I start coming out onto the map, into the clearings, it'll be a little bit different.
Mhm.
Right, but I have been giving you guys specific cards, and I think that you have been doing some things that I've wanted with them, which is good. Good
A
for
little
me, at least.
preempted there. I'm gonna score 2 points because each of these 2 clearings have 5 or more warriors. I did kind of move on to my evening there.
Oh, they're not.
so
They're
far.
not your warriors. It's just 5 of anybody's warriors.
Exactly, yep.
I misunderstood that. Okay.
No worries.
What, for Pop?
I thought it was 5 of his own warriors.
Yeah, it's just 5 warriors in general.
No, that's cool.
Maybe I could make that wording a little bit more clear, though.
I think
What?
it's fine as is. You could say any fight. Oh,
Any 5 is pretty good, yeah.
5 warriors of any. Well, that is
5 or more warriors is clear enough. I was just
Yeah,
being
I
dumb
think
at
it's fine.
bad at reading.
Okay, so I'm going to draw 3 cards and end my turn there.
Okay, let's roll the dice. 6 heads to the river. That's actually really annoying for me.
Oh yeah, because you got to move along there, don't you?
Yeah, that makes me moving around a wee bit
Doesn't
crunchy.
matter for the rest of us though.
All right, so my go?
Yep.
I will... I will not craft. I will draw 4 cards. This is one of them. This is for you.
Mm.
This is for you. And
Mm.
This is gonna be for... This is gonna be for you.
Thank you for your donation.
No problem. I'm gonna place 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here, because that's where all the action is. I am moving into here. That's my Weasel Warrior. I'm gonna move into here.
So-
And ooh, I have to roll another clearing, I think. So I'll move into here. What's that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay, and so that's my slinking. So I'm gonna script. I'm gonna put
You can only have 1 active insight per turn, right? Per clearing.
yeah, and it's really expensive. So how I get, if I've made one that I want to remove, I actually have to spend one of my instances of favoring
Right.
to do that. So I'm actually also, I have to switch this to this. Because I have to switch it. And then I will.
There's
gonna
one
put,
of
I think-
there's one of the spoil cards.
This. Oh, but then I'd have to remove there.
yeah.
Sounds like it's a slug problem. Taking care of that. Breaking Dawn.
So I will remove this one to put this here. Actually, this here, and
So do you have to remove 2 guys for that then?
Nope.
It's just
it's just if I put the wrong one down, then I'm gonna be in trouble.
okay. I was definitely misunderstanding. I thought you had to, for each one that you place, you had to remove a warrior.
And I will place for here, and I will put 1 here and here.
Okay, that is interesting.
Well,
you-
it's like they're like officers, right? So
Right, but like you
they're-
can remove this one guy. Hypothetically, could place 4 insight.
Yeah, but once I've placed them, they're really hard to remove, so I might not want to.
Yeah, but yeah, okay. I mean,
it might be really like it's really costly if I've put them in the wrong spot. So now it's like I might be in a situation where I am now trying to push you guys into making use of
Yeah.
ones that I've already placed.
Yeah. I mean, it might just be that we haven't played against this enough. It just seems like
You haven't played it against it at all.
right. I'm just saying, like, they seem to mostly be going off.
Yeah.
Basically every single turn, almost all of them.
Yeah, it's the beginning.
Yeah.
And you know, we're all playing new factions here, so people are doing the most obvious things.
Right.
Right?
For
Normally,
sure.
if you're in a
Right.
game with official factions, it forces people to kind of think outside the box. I am going to remove this to force.
These card effects are so cool, by the way.
This up here.
Thank you.
Oh, where'd my little crocodile go?
He's over here.
You got
Okay.
basically false ordered.
Moved.
But I have to remove my warrior to do that. So it's the
Mhm.
most expensive one
Gotcha.
for me. And I've got 8. I rule 8 clearings. Or I rule 3 plus my 5. So that's it.
Plus the
Under
5
daylight, by
forests.
the way, you can recruit at a venue.
Yeah. If you
Oh,
want
I could, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Which I was in both of them.
You get
Oh, you
to
just
recruit
do it once.
at one of them.
Okay. I'll recruit at this one. That's
Wow,
perfect
that
for me.
clearing's so popular.
Mm-hmm.
I know. It's because we're playing some tunes there. If I were my first build of the Crocs, they'd be popping off right now because they used to score based off how many people were at their venues.
Oh,
But
I
it's
forgot.
very boring.
Okay, yeah, I'll keep that. You're good.
Okay, I gotta think about what I actually want to do here. So I merge. I do get 4 dudes. I'm gonna place 1 here, 1 here, 1 here, and 1 here. And now I can shuffle up. So move out of a mouse. It's probably not actually gonna happen. Siege. Let's do this here. Sure. We can do a... Man, that is a little annoying. I can battle slug there. And I got a lot of mouse stuff. I should have done this slightly differently, actually.
These little lily pad tokens are adorable, by the way.
Thank you. That was like a whole afternoon of me futzing in Photoshop. I
Can you
actually,
use Photoshop to make these little things?
yeah, I think I actually have to have done this and this. Then we can could try and salvage that because it's not getting me any points. Then fox stuff. Do move out of fox. And I'm gonna try something weird.
Alright.
Hey, that's what we're here
Forbidden.
for.
Forbidden.
Okay, maybe not forbidden. That might be a little too much.
All right. Move from a mouse. I don't think I'm gonna do because I don't actually want to move out of here. So that just goes away. Move from anywhere. I'm gonna move these guys down here to protect this for now. The other move from anywhere. Actually, I didn't need to do that. Shucks. Hmm.
What, your move from anywhere?
Yeah, because I
Just take
shifted.
it back.
Yeah.
Just take it back.
So then this
Where
could this could have been in battle because I forgot that I had a fox one.
You're in your daylight right now, right?
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. Did you recruit at a venue?
I did not. I also get that. So I can recruit that there. So that was my move from anywhere, and then my move from fox. Oh, that's why I needed it. Okay, okay, I remember now. Okay. So I can do this. I can move one guy here, and then I can move these two guys down there. I knew there was a reason I did it that way. Okay, so that's on my moving. Then I can siege here.
Oh, yeah. Thanks. Appreciate it. Do you want me to? There you go.
There we go. You can hit U to send something under the piece that it's currently on top of.
Ah,
Mm-hmm.
I did not know that. Nice.
Then I'm going to battle this weasel here.
Okay.
Because I do not know how to police you, so 3-1.
All right,
So
you remove my piece, which means I score a point and I get to take one of your mouse cards.
do I get rid of
That
this?
did not seem like a check to him.
Do I get rid of your building that's underneath my building?
Nope, someone has to remove your building first.
Okay. So bird cards do count. Delightful.
Or wait. Mouse.
Or bird, or do bird, because for your favored bird is a specific suit.
Yeah, and this one, take from them a matching card and a bird card. That's a good point. I'll leave that until I think about it more.
Okay. Then we're going on to salvage. So usually I'd be using this to destroy other people's things, but it also destroys the barricade itself.
Oh,
So
see.
I can recoup these barricades back to me at the beginning of my next turn, and then place them in other locations without having to
Rubble.
have all of my stuff out. Yeah, so I'm placing rubble tokens using the salvage action. And
This is a terrible
Suddenly
venue,
don't like
by the
all
way.
frog
right,
warriors
and
here.
when I do that, I also recruit in both of those.
They love the trashy venue.
Right,
Yeah.
it's falling apart. All right,
Forces
so
that
now
button.
clearings that I
Angela,
actually
of course.
rule is a mouse clearing.
This one.
And do I rule this clearing? You've only got 4 dudes,
Plus a token.
and I've
so you
got
do.
I've got 4. I've got 5
5.
plus a thing. Okay, so
Yeah, you're fine.
This venue's hopping.
in mouse I can do this plus this to add the last bird card, and then I can also add a fox.
So what you
To
just
get rid of these
Right.
these 3 cards.
So I am going to. I'll take a weasel for that.
Then I gain 3 points. I am thinking that the rubble should count as a thing that is stacked on top of, but I'm gonna do that next time.
Hey, would you like to draw an extra
So
card?
3 points. 1, 2, 3. I
Wouldn't you then just stack all of your rubble on top of like one building and protect it?
will be 1 per, and your rubble automatically gets this automatically goes away at the start of my next turn. This whole stack
Okay.
of this.
Gotcha.
So it just gets you 1 extra point that turn, and then hypothetically you would destroy whatever's on there.
Yeah, would you like to cycle a card for Tin's set list?
Yeah, you're in a fun position where you get to choose if it's rock or hip hop right now.
I can choose if it's rock or hip hop. I gotta.
Hip hop is gonna get you an extra card. Rock is gonna let me battle you a bunch.
Well, let's. Yeah, I don't like
That's not how
that.
you pitch things. You say you battle
Oh.
other people a bunch.
Oh, no. I'm pitching it this way. Absolutely, bro. Don't even.
Lets you battle. You mean it lets you battle the soothsayers a bunch, right?
No, the Soothsayers I don't think are about to battle away a venue token right there.
I'm not battling
On
away.
the next turn.
I'm not battling away shit.
Oh.
I'm trying to get this barricade out of there and then run away.
Okay.
I don't think I am going to do an extra one.
That is a-okay.
I think I'm just gonna draw my 2 cards and then hold.
That means a certain somebody gets
I
to
do,
choose.
I
for
do,
sure which
I
one
do
it is.
actually like the idea of it being like at the end of your turn, because it allows you to look at the cards you draw and go, you know what, those were not good cards. Yeah, give me an extra card and then I'll give you one of the crap ones.
Yeah, so the timing of it is just like during evening.
Oh yeah, that was the other one that we were talking
before
about.
discarding.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
So technically you could draw your cards and then choose to like draw an extra and discard one.
Mhm.
I guess
And
it should
honestly,
be, like,
yeah,
promoting
let's
that
actually
idea.
do that. Because then I can throw. I'm not gonna use Tricky Ears into the non-fighting one, which is hip hop.
Used to seeing the coins card with the wide open eyes.
Lusk is so genius that he took the eyes from the ambush and put it on that.
That's awesome.
I did not get it at first, and then I like went and looked at the bunny ambush. I was like, oh, he took the eyes. So smart.
That is so cool.
And then I believe that's been my whole turn.
Okay, in between those turns, I'm gonna get the salamanders. I'm gonna instigate them against the crocodiles here.
Oop, okay.
Me? What did I do? That's okay though. No ambush.
That's why there's too much light. I can't see anything. Alright. So that's effectively a 2-1. So I lose 1, and then you're going to lose your croc.
I got it.
Poor guy. He will be
And
missed.
this, right?
Yeah, does the
It's
venue
just
give
a. It only. Oh no, it doesn't because you do not consider it an enemy piece.
Yeah, because it's stacked on my little thing.
Yeah, so you're the only person who cannot remove that.
How do we? So we can't remove them at all
I could remove it. Although actually,
because you're here.
right,
It's also
and you could
But
remove
you
it,
can't.
but but Alchemist
But you
cannot.
can't because it's not an enemy piece either.
Yeah, just Alchemist.
Right, because
My
it's stacked on top of
warriors
mine.
do
So you can get rid of this venue.
Oh, so okay, so that was pointless. Okay.
that. I'm sorry. It's just like that was such an edge case when it came to instigate, right?
It also hypothetically can't be removed by anybody because it's stacked on top of a barricade. So
Yeah, that's what I'm
I
thinking.
I can salvage it, but that's about it.
I don't know if it counts. I mean, I don't know.
No, I
if
just mean like
the
there's no way to
rules-
battle out venues.
But not if it's stacked on your pieces. If it's stacked on somebody else's thing, then you can battle.
But
that.
like if this was just in the middle of here, can I battle this or no?
Absolutely, because since it's not on one of your pieces, you do consider it an enemy piece.
Right. It's only on if it's on your piece that it's not considered an enemy piece. So in a
Exactly.
in a regular game, if this barricade weren't here, if it
But
was-
this isn't on my piece.
right,
yeah, so
right. It's
So-
it's the barricade that's messing you up now.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
So,
yeah, I'm
like-
confused.
Alchemist couldn't remove that, but everybody else could. It's just I'm getting a little bit of extra protection because of that barricade.
But
there.
I'm the
That's
one
all.
removing it.
Well,
Yeah, but, like,
use force.
Alchemist is
I'm
the one battling.
I'm
though.
instigating, therefore I choose attack or defender, and I remove pieces for each.
Oh, I see. Yeah, it's gone. I'm so,
So I
sorry. That's
remove
my
the
bad.
piece to get 1 point.
That's
Okay.
my bad.
I
Yeah,
mean,
you have
But
to
that
redo.
is like, so just everybody knows, like my Carnage thing, I cannot use instigate to trigger that because I am removing the piece. Therefore, it is
see, my
not an
bad.
enemy removing other players' pieces.
Right.
Yeah,
the-
my
the
bad.
on-
I
the
thought it was
on-
Alchemist.
The only question is, does that piece that is stacked on top of the observatory count as being stacked on top of a barricade? In which case, you could not.
Then it would not.
Right. You could not
Okay.
remove it.
So then it
Yeah,
would
sorry
still be
about
out
that, guys.
here
Makes
because
sense.
of the barricade. Okay.
Right.
Oh,
We got it.
oh, okay. Cool.
We got
So
it.
because of the barricade, not because of for your thing, I would have been able to do it because instigate would
Exactly.
work,
Right.
But the
but the barricade would prevent it.
Right.
there's a lot of
Stacks on stacks.
That
I'll
is
be right
so
back.
funny, you guys.
This is great.
Oh, sorry about the confusing there. I'm learning here too.
I mean, hey, there's 4 new sets of rules we're learning all at once. So
Right.
Oh yeah.
Plus the deck that Tin has never played. And I think Slug has only played with this deck once. So that was the in between my turn and your turn, Alchemist, I believe. So
Okay,
now you
so-
can start your turn.
Okay. Yeah, let me go ahead and do that. So let's see. I could craft if I want. What's the favorite? It's bird. Okay. I feel like those are both crafting things.
Or battle things.
Maybe
I mean, the only problem that I have with this, and I'll wait and kind of repeat this when Slug comes back. The only problem with these is, especially in even a 4-player game, the stuff is kind of so vague that if you have 3 people in that clearing, it's like one of the things someone's going to use it to either going to battle there, or they're going to craft there, or they're going to fight there. Like that's all that happens in Root, you know. So someone's going to do something in that clearing, and because you can put them in so many clearings, it's not. I don't know. I'll talk to the Slug about it when he gets back.
I gotta ask him if crafting using it counts as using it for the favorite suit. I don't think it does.
Yeah, because you're not. That doesn't count. I think it's like a spend for an action, because technically you're not spending a card when you craft the card. You are using the card and then discarding it.
Alright, cool. In that case, we will. I guess I'll just pay for it.
Hi. What I miss?
I was just saying my only kind of iffy thing about your faction right now is the stuff that you are inciting is vague enough that if you put it into a clearing with like 3 people, one of those things is going to happen. You know, because it's what, like fight, build, or craft, and you can put them in so many clearings that it's like, well, yes, someone's going to do one of those in there.
Yeah, I would say like your apprehension about like me scoring a lot in the beginning of any game of Root is much more obvious.
Right, I know it's not more.
As it moves out through the game, it's going to be hard to predict, and I only have those are the ones that have the fewest amount of.
Okay.
Right, like I only have 3 of each of those things.
Mm-hmm. What's the one you have 5 of?
I have 5 of the build.
Right.
And then I only have 3 each of all the other ones. Obviously, craft I have like 9 of.
Right, but it's suit dependent.
Yeah, but that's the thing. Like I can't really get points for crafting unless I convince you to craft, which is one of the reasons that help balance out the fact that I don't have tokens and stuff for you to get points off of. Because I have to give you points so that I can get points.
Interesting.
Right?
Yeah, I think it's just me still getting used to it. I'm sure it's
like
fine.
If I want to be able to craft coins, I might have to give someone the other coins.
Right.
Otherwise, I'll never do it.
Mm-hmm.
So basically what happens is like I tend to score a lot in the beginning, and then it gets way more complicated as I go, especially if I place too much of my insight out in the beginning, because getting it back is so hard.
Mm-hmm. And people could just like avoid, like we could just be like, all right, we're just not going to go to this, do anything in this fox clearing. And
not just that.
Yeah, like what if I move out of it?
And if I put down a thing, like I put this down way early, right?
Mm-hmm.
But people did not bite at what it is. But it is going to be really expensive for me to get that back, and that might be one of the only ones that I can score off of as people start bickering with each other.
Right. We could hypothetically just start avoiding some of those clearings and just be like, yeah, we're just not going to do that.
Yeah, but telling you that I was annoying, and you talking about like you're not sure how to police me, I had a feeling that you'd go for this one.
Yeah. Good to know.
Yeah, so far the triggers have been working out because it's like, yeah, the craft, it's like it only really helps me if I have stuff to craft. And those are actually, they're pretty hard for me to get and spend. Like right now, I'll be forthcoming that I only have 1 of each, which means all the stuff that actually gets me real points is pretty far away.
Mm-hmm.
Unless I start getting abilities, which I might have to pivot into. And these ones, it's like, it's basically your fear about, will I use this to instigate, which then you might want to remove it. But am I going to instigate, or am I trying to get you to martyr me? Otherwise, I'm meaningless here.
Right, you're doing nothing other than mucking
I
with
just sit
rule
here.
a little bit. Yeah,
I sit
but
here,
honestly,
so it's
not that
like,
much.
am I threatened that he's going to instigate me, or am I threatened that he's trying to martyr me to get a card? I don't know. Does he know that I have a card that he would want? Why would he want that card? Like, what do I want with a card unless I can craft it?
Mhm.
So unless I know that you have a card that I can get off you, there's not really a good reason for me to martyr you somewhere,
Right.
other than the point.
Right. All right. Anyway,
So yeah,
Alchemist,
they're
go
tricky.
ahead.
they're tricky little things, but
Okay, yeah, I'm going to activate this to craft hoarders
Mm.
thing, if that is a salvage.
it is not.
Okay, cool.
Or I choose not to reveal it.
Choose. I say no at this time.
Alright, and then for pop, that's during daylight, so I'm gonna have to wait for that step. So I'm going to recruit 2. I'm going to place 1 in this clearing. I'm going to place 1 in a clearing with an observatory. And let's see, do I rule? Yeah, 4 versus 3, so yeah, good there. And now we're not going to spend 2 cards to double recruit. And gonna start our daylight. We're gonna go ahead and put 1 at this venue.
Hello.
And then we are going to start making moves. Going to take, say, what do I need here? Take 1 from here. We'll scurry, and we move to an observatory, so we slingshot move over here.
That big long path.
And then we are going to, let's see, 2, there's 3 there. I guess I'll have taken an extra warrior with me.
Okay.
And then we are going to, so we scurried, we're going to build using the bird card, so you get a favor. And I'm going to build an observatory in that clearing. We moved, we built, and we get 1 more thing we can do. So we are going to go ahead and battle. We are going to battle this weasel.
All right, go for it.
Mm.
So effectively, that's a 2-1, effectively. Alright, and then that lets me move 1 card in my horoscope 1 position. So I'm going to use that to take Starliner and put it on the bottom. Move it down 1 card. Alright, now we are evening. I think, let's see, looks like it's going to, what was that, hip hop right now?
Get a card at the end of your turn you don't want. You could swap it out with a new one.
Yeah, we'll see.
What was this from?
I spent that to build an observatory.
Okay.
Tin, I'm annoyed by your artistic talent of being able to draw something that looks marginally good with the tabletop simulator tools.
Oh yeah, my trackpad's not like that. He was dropped as the baby though. He's okay.
You
It looks like you just told him a bad joke.
you have an absurd talent.
Thank you, man. Appreciate that.
Alright, we're gonna score 1 point because we have 2 cards in our observatory, or in our horoscope.
Hmm.
And we're gonna go stargazing in the evening. So we have 2
Ooh.
souls showing, so we get to put 2 things on top of our horoscope. Let's see what we want.
It's gonna get
We're...
real problematic real fast.
They do tend to ramp up, like if you leave alone for too long.
Right.
So we're gonna put Blue Moon, which is another one of their scoring cards. If X is greater than 2, then you score 1 point for every clearing with no pieces, including yours.
Empty clearings.
Oh dang.
So 3.
Well, these are pieces. Okay, yeah, they're just not
They are
tokens
pieces,
or buildings.
They're just not enemy pieces.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I guess that kind of.
It's still good. 3 points is still very good.
Well, it's only one
That's
because it's 1 point for every 2 clearings.
So 1 point. It's pretty good.
There's something more worthwhile I can do in that case.
Well, in most games too, there would be like no empty clearings. So.
Well, yeah, you're trying to engineer a
Oh, I
situation.
see. It's because you're choosing which one, right? Right.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay, so this is gonna be the the third card of the stack. So going to put on. Oh, we'll put on some fun stuff. I'm gonna put on Asteroid, which removes
Ugh.
X enemy action pieces from a clearing with yours. Warriors first, like a mini service. And Meteor Shower at 4 strength. Remove 1 enemy piece from X clearings, Warriors first.
Raj.
A lot of removement.
Yep, those are the 2 sort of direct removing cards. And then we get to draw 1 card plus 1 per
Hey,
thing show.
cat,
2
you
per-
gotta chill. Sorry, my cat is being crazy.
Let me know how those cards work out for you. Maybe you have a little stinker you want to get rid of.
Yeah, let's see. I think.
I mean, at this point, you throw it into pop, right? Just to like not add.
Yeah, something into pop so it doesn't add to the ticket stack, and then I think I will cycle one of these. So let's see. Okay, that's better. And then we will put. What do I not want? We'll put Dusk Awakening on pop.
Who wants that guy?
Right, and then that's our turn.
Okie doke. It is my turn. I'm
Quickly in
going
between
to...
there, I'm going to look at this hand.
Oh, I got
Alright.
excited for a second.
Okay.
I feel so violated.
Okay, so don't forget Breaking Dawn.
Absolutely. I got this little guy here on my bird song. I'm going to put him right here. He's made a little friend. Hey, I can go with my turn now, hey?
Hmm?
Yep, should be good.
Sweet. All right. So the song is now going to be hip hop, which I am a big fan of that happening. So I'm just gonna, for helping me out, I'm just gonna put all my new cards over here.
Okay.
So let's see what I want to do.
So this
I score for clearing.
is there any way that you discard cards from this ticket stack?
Yeah, I'm about to. That's how I place venues down.
Aha! Gotcha.
And hip hop is gonna let me place some extra ones.
But they don't just wipe it out, it just kind of whittle it down.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm just gonna spend 1 card here because my hip hop allows me to only spend 1 for my first building that I make.
Mhm.
I'm gonna spend this mouse card. Should look up and see what the thing is for you on
It's bird.
Slug's board. There you go. Thank you. And I'm gonna place a venue token. I'm gonna pull this shenanigan again, where I place it underneath this barricade on top of the insight token. There we go. Oh,
Yeah, is that
He's
gonna get
chilling
rubbled down or no?
No, the rubble basically just takes anything from the top of the rubble to the bottom of the barricade, basically.
Okay.
Anything in between them gets deleted, which wouldn't matter in most games.
In like
So-
this, like in my law, it would probably like it would not be sandwiched. It would be on top, to be fair. But
Right.
that's just
We can
not-
go with these
the law isn't
shenanigans.
written yet.
Right. We can go with these shenanigans for now. This is how you find the edge case scenarios that need to go into the law. So.
Alright,
Well, yeah, because it's like cannot be battled with, but it would just be interacted with. Anyways, blah blah blah.
to me here, Endgamer, do you have any like special scenarios here if I choose to battle you in this fox clearing? Like I think you ignore the first hit, correct?
No, I do not, because you don't have a your venue is not on my barricade, so I do not.
I see. Okay. Let me think here, because I really want to rule that clearing. But I'm also afraid of that little crafted improvement you got there. Man, the 2 times I was battled actually set me back quite a bit. Oh shucks. I meant to craft an item at the beginning of my turn here.
You
before I
can
just
go for it. Go for it. Crafting
Thank you
is
very
always
much. I've got-
wonky funky. I always forget when to
Yeah.
craft as cats. I'm always like, oh yeah, and also I crafted that hammer.
Yeah. I just crafted a hammer, so
I
get the
got
hammer
you.
for 2 points. Thank you very much. And that is the one thing that I'm gonna craft. Just gotta think here because this is the majority of my actions here. All right, I am going to. So I can't build on. I can't put my token on an insight token that's already there, can I? Because
Nope.
that's not considered a piece. Okay.
Well, it's a piece. It's just not an enemy piece.
Well, it's
Right.
not. It's not considered a building if it's not face up,
Right.
Okay.
and it's
yeah.
not considered a token either.
Okay. Yeah. That makes sense to me now.
Yeah, face down, they're not tokens. Face up, only some of them are buildings. Otherwise, they're just markers.
I'm gonna see if I can just like build myself up for next turn because ruling clearing is a little tough for me outside of that fox one there, because I got battled a bit.
Mm.
Actually, I'm gonna try something here. Who knows? I'm going to go ahead and reveal this card, and I'm gonna battle the froggies over in this fox clearing here. Do you have an ambush or a T?
I do not. Well, the T would only count in a mouse clearing. So
Oh, I see. Okay.
right.
You
So
got it.
I don't have an ambush because I got rid of it so that I could add stuff.
I mean, there's a
Yeah,
fox
I'm
T
gonna roll
too,
it.
right?
Right. So if you just click on this, it'll spawn in dice to roll.
I see. So I just have to roll these then.
Well, no. If you
I
click on this
Just click it.
mouse's face,
Hey.
3-0.
Oh, that is big for me.
I don't like you.
All right.
So after
Huge.
you remove enemy pieces, I score 1,
Oh.
and I place a warrior here.
All right. Well, I don't know how much I care about that, but.
might
I got
not
2
care at
cards
all.
left here. Maybe not. Let him cook. Let him cook.
Yes.
All right. I am thinking I'm actually going to build another venue token. I'm afraid of this being demolished here in this corner clearing.
I'm
So
sure.
maybe what I'll do. Yeah. Who knows? I'm sure it's fine.
It'll be
Yeah.
fine.
I'm just going to spend both these cards and, YOLO. Spend both these cards.
You
Place
can
a
write
venue
if you
token.
want to see things in the order that they'll happen.
Yeah, that's fine.
Move that over
I
here.
just wanted to know the
There you go.
specific wording. Like, I can't just like kill your warriors and avoid the fate of the mini service.
No. Any pieces.
Right.
Or I think 1 point, but that's okay. I'm pretty happy with how that went.
I will
And
use
I'm
that
tied
bird
with,
spend to
froggy.
remove this.
Okie doke.
Hmm.
I'm going to plan my set list. What am I planning today? I am going to put this guy. Oh, I also get to draw an extra card. Let me do that first in my evening. I'm going to draw. Oop. That guy's pretty cool. I'm going to put this guy here. Put this guy here. And I'll put this guy here. And I'm going to draw 4 cards and discard down to 5.
Okay.
You can take the turn there whenever you want.
Rolling the old thing.
5.
5 bonks to here.
Now those are closed off.
Okay, I will craft
So
nothing.
So you didn't build any venues, or you built this one
Built
down here.
2.
I see.
Yeah, and I built the one. I did the
Right. You sandwiched
what was
one
it?
here. That's right. And then you built one
Exactly,
down here.
and one over there.
Oh, they're flying all over the place.
There you go.
Okay. Oh, whoa. We should save this.
Why?
What's happening?
What's up?
What's going on?
Uh-oh.
We should save
Says
this. Oh, yeah, I can't touch anything.
Save file is
Uh,
too large to transfer. Can't even save it.
Yeah. Can't.
Okay, everybody's calming down now.
Yeah, I think
Okay,
your ping
everybody's
was
calmed
just
down.
going bonkers.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it was probably
bro
me. Yeah.
literally had maximum ping.
Yep.
Okay.
There
So,
it goes.
oof. All right. So I think
Just got a Garfield over there.
well, he has a real life cat all over his stuff, so
Yeah.
giving him an
Yeah.
She's leaving me alone for now. She went behind me and fell asleep on the
That
bed.
one's for you. And
Which one's for me? Where's my stuff?
it's above your board.
Oh, okay. I see. Hmm.
And that's for you.
All right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Ugh. All right, I gotta swap this out, and I'm gonna pop in this card. And now I'm going to regroup. I'm gonna place these here. Wait, where do I gotta place these? I gotta place them in things that have my things over here, over here. So I think it's gotta be here and here. That's already full. Move, move. Move. And then I can't do that.
Honestly, for all further insane, kooky, crazy 2023 Root Jam games, we should state that there's a rule that when you stack, it must either be at the top or at the bottom of the stack.
Yeah.
Okay.
That would streamline things in the future.
I would say me choosing to sandwich my venues is actually a very beneficial play for me most of the time.
Right. It's super beneficial for you and very unbeneficial for me.
I know. Yeah, I'm cool with the rule like that because this is the one instance where that matters. You know?
Right. But we can keep playing as
Yeah.
is for now.
Yeah.
Wait,
No
I'm
worries.
kind of
I'm cool with that.
surprised so many people did like stacking buildings and tokens on top of stuff, because I didn't even think about that. I'll be honest. I
Yeah.
thought that was like one of the suggested things in the little prompt. I was like, oh, I mean that could be neat, I guess.
I mostly did it
It was
because
a puzzle to work out.
yeah, because I had tried it in like one game of the Ooze. I had tried something kind of like this and was like, no, this is not going to work with this faction. So I immediately discarded it. So I was like, ooh, I could bring that back and like really actually test it now and figure something out.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Slug. What?
I'm pinging.
Cool.
I'm pinging. Just give me a second.
Yeah, you are pinging hard.
Everything's stopping.
And I was definitely thinking about more of the odds sides of things. Like I was thinking about how do I manipulate dice or the deck or cards or like stuff like that.
Actually, I think I'm just gonna leave it like. No, wait, because what have I got? I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I got 9. 5.
Yeah, I know what you mean about the
6,
odds thing. I think it worked out a pretty cool way.
8.
For me, the odds thing didn't weigh in as much. Like originally, they each had abilities where you spend cards for a crazy ability, but that was way too much.
So instead of taking this out, I'm gonna move up here so that I can keep my other card. And that is it.
Okay.
And now I will not strike, but I will. I'm gonna look at your hand.
Rude.
How dare you?
Okay.
You scallywag.
What am I cooking? Oh, I can't see them anymore. I'll figure that out.
You have
There we go.
Yeah, I just
We're
didn't
good.
want to have them exposed.
Alright.
All right, you're up.
My turn? Okay.
Meow.
Meow.
Oh, would you like to vote? Wait, you. Okay. Would you like to vote on my set list?
Was there something else I was supposed to do too?
Well,
No,
you
it
can
was
draw an
just
extra
drawing.
card too.
But I draw that anytime in evening or at the start of evening.
Let me take a look.
That one is start. The hip hop one is at the start.
So start. So I could draw and then remove something else, which I will do. I will do this. And then I will choose to draw and then add to a set list.
Yep. So right now it's going rock.
Right now it is. That
Rock is
means I get to
good
go
or
aggro.
bad?
It lets them.
Yeah,
lot
like,
of
I would kind of want to be greedy, so it doesn't help me out a ton, but it definitely will get me into.
he'll get to do a lot of battles, but we will also get to.
We get wrathful.
Yeah,
like,
we can deal extra
clear
hits
locations.
in clearing with venue tokens.
I'm confused. Sure.
So just wherever there's a venue, you get to deal an extra hit if it's rock.
So rock.
Cool.
Okay.
Done.
All right. So one here, one here, one here, one here, and then one either here or here. I have a lot of both of those in, so I might as well just do that. Alrighty. I have a general idea. So first up, we got the breakdown happens, so these get removed. There's nothing in between them, so nobody's shit gets destroyed. These do get returned. Then I do my hopping orders. And what's the one right now? The right one right now is the draw an extra card, right? Okay.
Yep. In evening.
So I get the move. And siege anywhere is pretty good. Battle or move. I could battle you here just to be annoying. Sure. I'm definitely gonna siege there.
CJ.
I don't need to move. So I could. I don't actually have. I could move there for this, which lets me do some extra funky stuff. In Fox, I'm gonna. Where else could I siege? I could siege down there also. Do all of those. Man, I'm gonna have a lot of actions. Battle there. Well, no one has policed me, so usually I lose some of these.
I mean, I can't really. I tried bopping you a little bit, but that was about it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna try. If people keep putting stuff in a rock, I'm gonna
battle
give it my
here and another. Let's just go with this. We're just gonna do a bunch of battling. Okay, so I got 2 moves. I think I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go bloop bloop and move down here. So that's 1, 2 moves.
Resolve the hopping orders.
And then, do I need any other moves? I'm worried if I'm kind of want to like spread these guys out, and I'm where I need to be, so I don't think I use this move actually. Then we're gonna do a bonkers amount of sieging. So we're gonna go this under. So I can place under yours, right? Slug.
I don't know, man.
It's a building. I say it's legal.
Yeah, it's a building.
Yeah, I think it's legal.
Silliness. Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah, this is very funny. Things are working out okay,
Okay,
for me though. Like
so that
fractions work.
that
how I
all
want them to.
happens. Then battles happen. So I've got 2 battles here. So I'm going to battle the weasels first here.
Okay.
Well, no, just remove 1 dude.
Expertly sniped.
And then I'm
Oh,
gonna
didn't see it coming.
attack the crocs here.
No wait a minute. No
There's like
ambush.
no crocodiles.
Yeah.
Oh wait, which clear are we in?
This fox clearing, I'm gonna hit you once.
Yeah, that's cool.
3-1. Devastating.
Well, you know what?
So that's
That's okay.
2 of these.
Bye, Crocodile, Crocodaniel, and Jimothy.
I am going to attack the salamanders in this clearing.
Whoa, rude. Okay, go ahead.
2-0.
I'm going to exhaust my boot, and I take no damage because of Descendant.
I was gonna say those frogs got hands.
What? Ignore
Well,
the
I
first.
ignore the first hit I take, and
Right.
then I ignore a hit from
Hoarders.
Oh, you have hoarders. That's right. Oh, I thought you. Yeah, okay. Totally understandable. And then I'm gonna hit you here
His
also.
own deck.
Okay, go for it. Oh, actually, sorry. Ambush.
You have an ambush.
It only removes 1 warrior, but
Oh yeah.
so yeah, that one's still back there.
And then it's a
And then I take 1 hit.
2-0, so you just take 1 hit. Okay. Okay. So that's all my hopping orders. Now I do rule. Uh-oh.
That's okay. It shouldn't be too bad.
Do rule this so I can add a bunny into there. And that's it. That's all I can add. So then I gain an absurd amount of points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 points.
Yeesh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
I can't remove
Sorry,
your
what happens?
Because I get a point for each piece stacked on top of my barricades, and you have a piece stacked on their piece is stacked
Can
on top
we
of your
even-
piece.
Do we even have a way of removing them?
Yeah, if you just fight me, you can just.
But I don't think we
kill
can,
me.
right? Because everybody else's stuff is protecting it.
No. My stuff is not protected. I'm protecting everyone else's stuff. If you just
But your
fight,
stuff is under stuff.
right? That doesn't matter
So how
for
would we-
mine. You just if you fight me,
Oh.
it just goes away, and then these just all fall down. Bloop.
Oh.
Yeah.
Right, but I can't. Can I fight you?
Well, nobody has any more warriors, so.
Yeah,
Ta-da! All right, then.
And you're crying about my faction.
Then I draw 2
Although,
cards. 3
Doesn't the wording
cards.
of Surrounded imply that you can't remove it at all?
The wording of what?
Surrounded. Enemy pieces placed. Oh, enemy pieces. Sorry, I thought that referred to the
Mhm.
barricade itself, and I was confused.
Right, and then I will get rid of.
Yeah. I do think they would make
Really
more sense if they were
finding-
like pieces that went around pieces.
Yeah, that's entirely possible that makes sense. But
Excited for my next turn here because we have some policing we need to do, and I think my
Uh.
next turn is about to take that route.
yeah,
Well, so he just finished his turn.
Right. So
So-
Yeah. So
I'm just not
Did
really sure
you-
even what there is to do.
kill.
I mean I'm spread
currently
pretty
working.
thin.
Um,
did
I
you
guess I'll
happen
just
to
look at
draw
his
an extra
hand.
card in the evening though?
I did not. I just chose not to because I was already getting rid of cards. And I have
Okay.
I have
fair
analysis
enough.
paralysis already right now, so I'm just kind of like it's fine.
Yeah.
No
Fair
sweat.
enough.
I mean, that means 1 less card for you that I got to worry about.
Fortunately, I'm pretty bad at battling until I put stuff on my horoscope and actually.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
you're about to like blow up a bunch of stuff with your horoscope, aren't you?
maybe.
We'll see. Not quite. I mean, meteor shower is very indirect, and then asteroid, it's like 3 pieces. But I don't have the full plan together yet. But first, we're gonna craft using observatories. So we're gonna craft coins using these, so I can get more than 2 points after 3 rounds.
So you're activating these two?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
points for that, and the coins. We can resolve the horoscope if we want, but I don't think the stars are quite aligned yet, so I will wait on that.
Okay. I mean, couldn't you? Isn't your thing removing 3? So couldn't you blow up this clearing and get rid of one of my barricades?
I could, but I'm not. Problem is, I have star aligner on the bottom, and that's how I'm trying to score. And right now, it's not going off,
Okay.
and I have nothing to make it go off with. Besides that, I'm gonna feed stuff to the ticket stack, so Tin can do that.
let Tin deal with it.
Yeah, it's fine. You got this, Tin.
Thank you.
And then we're going to go to our daylight, which we only get to take. Alright, let me see. If X is great. Okay, so we're riding the line. We still get to take 3 actions. But normally, if I had like 5 cards in here, I'd take 1 less action. We're getting greedy. But we're right on the line there, so we're good. Oh wait, we needed to recruit. Oops. I kind of want warriors. That'd be cool.
It helps.
Does help. So we're gonna put 1 in here and then put 1 in this observatory.
People watching from home, I want to know how many times I've disconnected from TTS so far.
I think you're up to 4.
Yeah, something like that. I'm back though. We're good.
It's fine. 3, 1, 2, 3, 4. We're good there.
Yeah, I'm super stoked. I'm getting a burger and fries and a milkshake for dinner.
What kind
Hey,
of
yo.
burger?
Probably just bacon cheeseburger. There's a
Bacon cheeseburger.
From where are you making it?
no, there's a place nearby me that they do the smartest thing. They're a coffee shop, but they have like food facilities in the back for like breakfast sandwiches and stuff. But then,
Burgers.
but then in the afternoon they turn into a
burger
different.
bar.
They like yeah. Right now it's a burger bar, but they kind of like jumpstart other businesses through there. So it used to be a sushi business that did
Alright.
really well, and then that sushi business got its own place, and then they started a burger business. So like they're basically like trialing their new businesses at nighttime in the coffee
Gourmet
shop.
burger or a smash burger?
It's a smash
or
burger. You know, it's like,
Smash
kind of
burgers.
Five Guys ish.
I
That
don't
is
know
so
because I
cool.
can't walk in there.
What? Oh,
would die.
peanuts?
Bad.
Are you allergic to peanuts? Today I learned.
Only not deathly, but just like if I eat them and stuff, I would get a little swollen, but I don't die.
Also,
You have to like rub them on my face or something.
Okay, so if we want to kill you, now we know how.
Salt or peanut butter?
Wait, what?
Okay, how do I load in peanut butter into the game to check them?
There's the real question.
Salt makes me shrivel up.
1, 2, 3. It would have just been 5.
Gotcha.
Slug, by the way. Yeah.
Okay.
I also managed to get out every single one of my buildings, so that would be the max I'd been able to score. So I'd be at 11 right now.
yeah. By the way, so can you remove like my observatories if you have a thing on them or no?
Yes. The only
And-
way that can be removed now is by me putting a salvage token on it.
Okay,
But-
so you can't.
Or someone could come in, kill me, which would get
And
rid
then
of the
they-
barricade, and then they could kill you.
Yeah. Okay. Good to know. For no reason in particular. We're going to spend the bird ambush,
Mm.
and we're going to place another observatory down in this fox clearing, which uncovers 2 little crystal bowls.
Oh my
And that's
gosh. We're going to have to start policing these guys soon, because he's going to be adding 4 per turn, which means he gets an extra 2 points every single turn.
So at once
Right.
X is greater than 6, I have to resolve the horoscope. It's forced. So next turn it's gonna all reset.
Okay.
This-
When you resolve the horoscope, it all goes back. I
So-
see. I forgot that when you resolve the horoscope, it all goes back into this.
It's like you're
Uh,
charging up 1 giant like basically gun, and then when you fire it, like you have to rebuild it.
I got it.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's actually sick.
I'm remembering now. It's been like a week and a half or 2 weeks since I read it, and
Yeah,
I was also reading like 5 other factions that day, so they all kind of blend together.
Oh, this coin got me 1 weasel.
Juan Huizo.
It was discarded.
All right, and then I'm going to. Maybe there's something I can do with Scry to help check their average. It's a tiny bit, but yeah, my battles still aren't super efficient. Um,
If you fight in a venue clearing, they're very efficient. Or no, that's not
yeah,
yet. That's next turn. That's next
It's
turn.
next turn. Yeah.
it's
If
just-
you put in a card into my rock column there, I will be using it to attack some people.
yeah, I'm probably gonna do that. For now, we're going to
Thank you.
Scry and see if we can't get something useful going. So that's a fox, so x equals 1 for whatever forecast I want to do. Let's see what I got. I can battle once, move once, or use solar winds, which I think I'm just gonna use solar winds here. I don't think battling once is gonna do a whole bunch. So I'm gonna use solar winds, choose 2 times, force a warrior to move to an observatory, or force people there to battle. So we are going to see about this. Yeah, depending on where you're fighting, because you've got like 2 fox, rabbit, you got another fox in there, a mouse. Most of it's in rabbit and mouse, which is kind of unfortunate for that, but see if I can't pull away some of these warriors. So let's see. Yeah, you rule this one, so I can force you to move over here.
And you can
If I wanted to.
you can choose only one, or you have to do everything, or is it half?
Choose 2 times. So you can choose to move a warrior twice, or you can choose to battle twice, or any combination.
Okay.
Let me restack these. Yeah, I guess this is kind of a hard situation. I mean, if you want, I can move your croc into one of these clearings to get in position.
Actually, if you could move it into that central rabbit one,
This one?
that's where I think I'm gonna be doing some stuff. Yeah.
Okay, I'll move it. Oh, I'll force you to move into here, and then I can move one of these defenders out to one of my other observatories, like this.
Cool.
It is going to go to the other one,
Do you
though.
mind putting it at a different one?
I can only move it to observatories, so I can move
I see.
one here or like one there. I can move this guy out here into my own box, but they're probably
I
going
see.
to barricade. Or I don't want to give him.
It's up to you, but it's more helpful for me if he stays there. But it is totally up to you.
Yeah. I think I can also force myself to move, which I might. I don't think I have to, honestly. I guess there's another. You don't roll that clearing, do you? No. 1, 2. I can move one of these out here into here.
Oh yeah, that'd be awesome.
So I could do this.
Sweet. Okay, let me see what kind of cards I have. All right, because I'm gonna be battling Lion Fox, I believe.
Alright, that's my daylight actions, so I'm just going to go to evening. I get to draw a card because of hip hop, right?
Yes, you do. And if you want to draw another one, you can put it in my set list, preferably in rock, because that's where it's gonna go.
Yep. Yeah, I'll have to do that after I sort out my horoscope here. So I'm gonna score 2 points from that. And then I'm going to put 4 cards onto my horoscope. So basically all but 1 of my remaining cards. So I'm going to put Blue Moon on there. I'm going to put on, let's see. I'm gonna have some heavy storms, fierce skies, and solar winds. I'm gonna leave black hole in the bottom of there. Don't really want to chuck away my entire horoscope for points quite yet. Alright. So yeah, so now I'm going to be forced to resolve the horoscope no matter what happens to it next turn.
Okay.
And then now I get to draw 1 card plus 1 per thing showing, and then I'm going to see what I get and see if I'm gonna mulligan one of these and give one of these to Tin. Let's see, is there a suit you would prefer? Like fox or mouse or
So
rabbit?
yeah, so right now I've got enough foxes to do some stuff in this fox clearing here. But I'm trying to figure out like where else I can battle where I have warriors. So like this one here, if I have like maybe like another rabbit card, that might be helpful.
Okay, I can do that.
Yeah.
See. I will give you military supplies
Thank you.
list. And then that will be the end of my turn.
I will
Alrighty.
quickly look at the 5 cards and reorganize them, but you can probably
Oh,
just get
I,
started.
Thank you. Yeah.
Should have put that on the bottom. Sorry. Because that's the one I revealed earlier. I did not mean to take whatever that was.
So I'm gonna start off by crafting with venues. I'm gonna make myself some nice tasty tea. I get
Mm.
myself
I will take one of
2
these.
drinks. Yeah, I figured that might happen.
Tasty.
What else can I do here? So I'm gonna make a sly dog. Look at that. Win
Mm.
just in battle. Okay. This is such a fun time for me to be able to try out this new deck because these guys craft a lot. So for
yeah.
example
Yeah.
here, I can go ahead and also craft merchants.
Ooh.
There we
Fancy.
go. Okay. So once in Birdsong, exhaust item to craft item box. Okay. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to go ahead and exhaust this to draw 2 cards and put 1 back.
Well, and it's any card from your hand that you get to put back.
Oh, sweet. Okay, that helps out quite a bit.
Right.
What did you craft?
Merchants
And Sly Dog?
and slide dog.
Yes.
So you crafted here
Mhm.
and here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, I'm going to return this one. Oh, I return it to the deck, right? Or do I discard it?
It's discard.
Thank you. Here
Draw
we go.
2 cards and then discard a card from your hand. It's basically
Perfect.
what is it? Shit, I can't remember the name of that. There's a magic card that is literally that ability. I can't remember.
So the new song is Rock. So in all clearings of the venue token, the attacker can choose to deal an extra hit. That's for everybody. So I score for clearings with venues and 3 or less warriors. And after Endgamer's turn there's quite a few that already actually fulfill that. Because I kind of got smacked around a bit.
Nice.
So where do I have it? Okay, yeah. So I'm going to focus in. I did promise I was going to check you in that Fox clearing, though, so I will be doing that.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a man of my word. And whenever I battle, I can battle again as a bonus action, which is
Nice.
going to be fun for me. So these 5 cards here, including the one that I revealed last turn, are my actions. So things are wrapped up a bit. Let's see. First things first, I'm going to reveal this card. And I'm going to place a warrior here. I'm going to reveal. Oh, come on, be nice to me.
There you go.
I'll take this away first. There we go. I'm gonna reveal this card. Do I? What do you think? I'm gonna use that to recruit. Actually, there again. Yeah. With Crocodon is his name. And I'm going to go ahead and reveal this card here. And I'm going to battle you, Endgamer, in that Fox clearing. Do you have an ambush? You do. So I'm going to put this guy over here. This guy over here. And then roll my dice.
And I do take 1 less hit.
Shucks. Okay.
Because of the
2-1.
So it's effectively
So,
Right, so it's
yeah.
effective.
So we both die.
No, because you only have 1 warrior.
Yeah, but I also deal an extra hit in clearing.
Oh, that's right. You do an extra hit. Yeah, so we both die.
Yeah.
unfortunate.
So, I can't
But
really
the
do anything else in
building
that clearing, but
survives.
yeah, but I'm sure Slug's gonna do it.
Yes,
so.
Slug can take care of that. And this guy died
I'm
died
vibing.
also, so I'd throw that guy over there.
Oh, he did. Oh, poor guy.
Right, because it
Let's
was
see what I got
2-1.
left.
Right.
2
yeah.
red and a mouse.
Is all your stuff just Fox now?
No, he's
Okay.
got two bunny and a mouse now.
Yeah, so I'm gonna think here what I want to do. I do not have a lot of warriors on the board. I kind of got checked a little bit, which is fine because I'm gonna get nice points.
I mean, this might be an easy one to take out. There's only 2 warriors there, even if you just
Yeah,
one bunny and then
I'm
one
thinking.
battle.
Yeah, I'm gonna reveal that to recruit one guy here. Boop. And I'm going to reveal this bunny dominance right here. And I'm going to battle you in that bunny clearing. Do you have an ambush?
I do not have an ambush, unfortunately.
Okay, I'm going to roll my dice.
So if you get lucky, you could take this out.
With a 1-0, well, I remove
one.
one warrior.
So it's yeah. So your bonus is canceled out by my bonus. So you just remove one.
Exactly. But I will get one extra battle here.
You do get an extra battle though, yeah.
And a weasel shows up because the weasel was actually behind it all.
He's like, whoa!
Bro, really?
He
Make me
was-
fight this thing? Make me do your dirty work? Doing it again.
Another one
You
out.
gotta be kidding me.
Oh man.
Oh, well, you know what? Things don't always work out the way you want it to.
Yep.
I've got this
That's
nice
root,
thing.
baby.
Indeed it is. So I could recruit into this one here, but then I wouldn't get a point for that. Because there would be more than 3 warriors. I think I'm just gonna skip out on that.
Wow.
Which I'm chilling. Those battles did not go the way I wanted them
No,
to.
they went very much not well. And there's
Yeah,
a lot
but I
of
was,
a lot of purple on the board, guys. I'm just saying.
yeah. I was cooking for a second there though. I was cooking.
Hey, like I've
I
been
get
trying to
it.
dodge it as effectively as possible, right?
1, 2, 3 points.
Okay.
There we go.
All right,
am
hold on.
going
Let's let this 2.
Oh, I'm just going into my evening now.
Oh, I thought that you were done. Sorry.
No, sorry. I
We'll
still gotta play my
save that
first
too.
design.
Or no,
Yeah,
you just roll again.
It's fine. We can save it too.
Hello, do you have your chimpy? Hello, chimpy. Hi, chimpy.
I'm gonna go ahead and put this guy into pop.
You have your
'cause I need some
chimpy.
more warriors.
Do you love chimpy?
Is he a good doggy?
She's a very good doggy. She's got one of. Right now, our house is full of chimpies. There's like 7 all over the floor. They're her favorite. Oh, she's got the freshest of the chimpies.
The freshest.
We had a game night the other day, so I brought out a fresh chimpy.
What is a chimpy?
It's like she has skinny toys, like without stuffing, and the chimpies are like, she likes the teeny tiny ones, so they're only like, I don't know, like
Whatever you want.
8-9 inches. They're like less than a foot. They're tiny.
Mhm.
Oh, and she's licking her face that she's been chewing on.
So was that your whole turn?
Yeah, you can go ahead whenever you're ready.
All right. So there's the 2. Now it's Slug's turn. What is this card here for, by the way?
Oh.
I think that was supposed to be yours, Tin, from Slug's last turn.
Oh, that makes sense. Okay, well that doesn't change much unless it's crazy.
No.
Alright, so sword, and that took a lot to get out of you guys.
Yeah.
Ooh, what the heck is this?
It's also 5 points, so you know.
Well, I was traipsing behind.
Do you mind perchance hitting that little barricade in that funny little box clearing?
Just that might be good, I think.
Yeah.
Which one?
This one.
This.
That's
The undefended little guy.
Is it
un-
part of my grand design, you mean?
Yeah.
I mean, if you want.
perchance
Not lose.
doth you.
They're scoring 2 points off of it.
Just wondering
Mhm.
if... No, I'm going to save those. So those are coming back here. And now... Oof, I'm in a weird spot. Okay, drawing 4.
Man, if Soup
Junk.
Kitchens was in this game, I'd be cooking right now.
If what was?
Soup Kitchens.
Oh yeah. There's a Soup Kitchens-esque card called Forest Vigil.
Does he have like a similar effect?
Yeah, it gives you +1 rule in each clearing where you have warriors, and you also rule empty clearings.
Basically gives you +1 rule everywhere.
Ish.
Everything.
But if you actually got that, it would mess with mess with
Is for me.
the rats. So but it does allow for some cool stuff where you can be like,
I
okay,
have
I'm
to
just gonna
swap
yoink out to
this.
there and then there.
That sounds cool.
This,
You said, yeah, I'll ask later.
and I'm gonna put this. I wanna go. Nobody's got that, so that's really the thing. Here, and I guess here. Yeah. Okay, so I will move.
Take the entire thing.
Move. I'm gonna move them both here. So that's one move, and I'm gonna do 2 move just in case. And three and four. All right. I must script. I shall script. This is kind of awkward. I'm gonna remove this to put. I've already got one here. Curses. It's fine though. I'll put. This one here and this one. This one here? Should I? No, I shouldn't. Okay. I'm going to take this out. And I'm going to put this one here. And this one here. Okay, I will discard. I have to 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So I can hold 9 cards. I've got 8. Can I still draw a card? No, we're different now, right?
We're different now.
Yeah, we're gonna deal an extra hit in battle and venue clearings.
Battle. Okay.
You
So at
should.
the end of my
Sorry, no, go ahead.
What?
No,
Go
it's
ahead.
it's a tin thing, not a you thing. We can talk about it
Oh,
later.
it's in thing.
No, it's just a naming thing. Don't worry
Tin's
about
in
it.
trouble. Principal's office right away. I will use my strike to strike here at the barricade
Okey-doke.
Nice.
for Uno point.
So 1 gets removed, and I remove a random guide from my. Oh, you nabbed a bird.
Good.
Hurts.
Nice.
And that's it.
Okay. What I was gonna say is you might want to come up with a name for the thing. The Encore. Maybe, I don't know.
It's called Encore.
I guess yeah, it is called Encore.
It's always hard to remind players that they can do something.
Right. Also, this
Yeah,
is
that's
this
fair.
is your card, Tin, by the way. I think from Slug, I assume.
Oh, thank you very much. That one is getting highlighted a lot.
Right.
And
Okay, so I can still.
Yeah. you can still add to the set list, I believe, if it's still your turn.
No, and it's my turn now. I'm just trying to
My
decide.
bad.
So I still am recruiting 5 guys. 1 here. 2. 3.
Yeah, even after
4.
saving that barricade, we're gonna be in a bit of trouble, I think.
Yeah, I mean the problem for you guys is I can just move back into this and build a new barricade right under that. Like that doesn't slow me down. You needed to have like hit 2 or 3 of them.
Well, I can only get one. I only have
Tried.
one battle.
Right.
I
Just
really
unlucky.
tried.
It's okay, Tin. I know you did.
Right. We're also dealing with a situation where I'm getting like 9 points instead of 5 points that I should be
It's
getting.
true.
So
Usually you just have like 1 stacked on there, but I kind of went up in your biz a little bit.
right.
I do wonder, is there any reason you wrote it as per piece stacked on top of your barricades and not just like a Boolean thing where if you have something, it's a point?
It was literally just the wording that I chose. It was not intended. This is entirely happenstance.
Okay,
Uh,
I was wondering because there's nothing in base root that can do that.
No, there is not. So
I just like powered him up like twice.
It's okay.
To move. Could. I think it's gonna be a dud card either way, so I might
I
as.
thought I had one somewhere.
I could just throw it in a siege so that I can do a battle here if I want to.
It's not a very good example of it. What is it?
Battle that. I don't actually need to do a lot of moving. This is odd. This hasn't happened yet that I've had this many opportunities. I also need to do a lot less moving now that I can actually recruit at my things.
What's happening?
Throw this and move though, because that's going to be pertinent. Siege goes here, and then a battle, and a battle, and a salvage, and and we're gonna crazy battling. So many battles.
Yeah, it could be like this.
That's what I wanted to happen.
Yep. And if they're in, I can do the extra hits, right? Or
Oh,
That should
I
be your
bet you
barricade.
generated the donut.
yeah, it should be something like that. Okay, so
I mean, I think it works fine as is for most normal buildings.
Yeah, it's just because we're playing with so many factions.
I'm gonna
that
move
stack
one
pieces.
down and then one up like this.
But even like thematically, like they are kind of surrounding buildings, not really like
Right.
under
It would be
on
really
top
cool
of.
to have it be like a donut square, so it just like sits, and then it's like if it's something inside of, then yeah.
That is
Technically, you
actually
only just
really
need to
cool.
cut out the middle bit.
Right. That might be kind of pain in the ass to do in TTS actually, but
Yeah, I don't know how that will work out.
I made one for the first Root Jam season for somebody.
and then this is a blank siege, so I don't need it. I'm just throwing this one back. And then this one sieges up here. Under all that. Again.
Yeah. Like I don't think we can do anything to really stop you in this game
Right.
that I know of.
Right, and then I'm gonna
unless the thing blows up or whatever.
Right, and then I'm battle like crazy. Yeah, the kooky craziness of his thing might blow up a crap ton of my
Might
stuff.
do something.
I wouldn't worry about
I'm gonna battle here.
Oomst.
This one?
Alright, that one, and you can't remove the thing, right?
I cannot remove the thing, so it'll just be the dude.
Okay, I will go ahead. Yeah, I will go ahead and ambush that.
Yeah. Wah, wah.
Well, one hit. You still get to battle,
wah.
remember?
Oh, it's
Because
only
I
one
deal-
hit. Your ambushes only hit one guy. That's right. That's right. Weird.
But then I deal normal hits for the rest of it.
Right.
But you're
And
not gonna
it's
be able to do
1-0, so
Oh
just
my
kill
God.
your. So I do kill your dude or don't?
Nah, I still
He takes
soak
one
the
less
first
hit.
Oh, that's right, because you take one. Okay, yeah. Okay.
I might have rolled at least a 1-1 though.
Your Salamanders do
Um,
not have hands.
So
Maybe
now,
not, they really don't.
now I'm going to fight the Huisels here.
Okay.
before you put a barricade there, you could have attacked Mountain Defended Venue. So I'm glad
they
that
wanted
No,
goes there now.
I have to do it in order, like the decree. So I have to siege first
I
and then
see.
battle.
So
3,
you take
1.
3.
I take 1.
I get 1 point, and I get to take a red card from you.
Okie doke. You can go ahead and do that at your leisure. Then I have I'm gonna battle the Crocs here.
What if instead of doing that, I played my funny little card that makes you attack somebody else?
You
Why
can.
dog?
I've got literally 3 attacks in this clearing though, so
Yeah, but I'm thinking it would be kind of funny. Yeah, you're probably right. I'll leave it be.
let's attack you
My
Or
Crocs do not
for
have hands.
2, which is an extra, and I get an extra hit technically, what doesn't do anything, but
Yeah.
so
Yep.
Well,
those
there's a
go away.
Venue there.
Yeah, and then I'm gonna attack these guys.
Wait, hold on. Don't you destroy the venue?
No, because the venue's inside my barricade.
Oh, okay. So even you can. Okay. Yeah. Go ahead. No more
Is
pushes.
it with
1B,
I forget whose rule that is.
3-3. Okay, so that's a 2-2. Effectively.
Oh, ouch. That stinks. Quite a bit.
1 point for me, and I place this.
Okay, and then I'm gonna. I'm just thinking. I have 1 more attack, and it's anywhere. So I could police you, but it feels like that's not the best move. Policing here doesn't really do anything other than.
I mean, I'm at 7 points.
Right. So I might just not do that battle, and then I'm going to salvage a mouse thing. So the mouse thing I'm going to salvage is this one, which lets me recruit a dude here also.
That is unfortunate. I do not appreciate it.
I also fudge monkeys.
Fudge
I
monkeys.
forgot to craft. Can I just craft this bag?
Sure.
That is just salt in the wound.
Which one are you
Yes.
activating?
This one down here.
Thanks.
And then I get that absurd number of points again, which is, I
9.
believe, 9.
Hold on, let's check. So you get 1 for mine, 2 for that, 1, 2,
Yeah.
3, 4.
In the
5,
next
6.
version, I'm also going to change this to.
Yep.
Well, the what it actually is going to be is, I'll talk about it at the end. when we're not playing with these kooky, crazy factions. Draw.
It's pretty crazy.
Are you looking to vote on the set list?
1, 2. No, I think I did all draw 3. Yeah, I did draw 3 already. Okay, cool.
Speaking of the set
discard
list,
something.
how about those
Hello.
crocodile tears from the frogs in the first half of this game?
This SMH.
Me, me, me,
True. Disappointed. Croc's gonna play you a sad song on the world's tiniest violin in a second.
Right.
Oh,
Ribbit,
I think
ribbit,
I've
I'm
got
so
that here.
weak.
I've got that. I've got that here.
How?
What, you got a violin?
Well,
That's
it
not
turns out the way to buff my faction is to just give me.
Just put them in the game with me.
Right. Well, no, it's to just double the amount of points that you normally get, and then they are broken.
Yeah.
Who would have thought? I mean, I should be at like
Yeah.
17, I think, or 16.
Yeah,
Let's put
that
this
would
near
be
the
at a good
shared
spot,
deck.
actually.
We're probably gonna need this quite a bit, I imagine.
Alright. Well, I guess it's my turn then.
Let me see if there's something I can do.
Yeah, can you?
I could. It's not
Yeah.
there, so I could move them. Instigate, manipulate, assassinate. Who's going after what?
Well, I mean, I'm kind of going after everything. I'm gonna see if Meteor Shower can delete this clearing. I'm going to.
I can
like,
remove an enemy warrior somewhere.
To see
Okay,
what clearings, I can
I mean,
take
if you
actions in
move
here.
an enemy warrior from here, then I can snipe the barricade directly.
Okay.
Okay.
Youch.
Nice. Yeah. Okay. A lot's gonna
Actually-
happen on this turn.
Yeah.
This is my
Yeah,
one
for
chance
me,
to go off this game.
It is your one cool
Yeah.
turn, and it's gonna completely wipe me off the map.
Please.
I hope. Alright, we'll see here though. Gonna craft first using our observatory, so we have 2 rabbit, 1 fox, 1 mouse. Let's see. This is not line up super great, but rabbit, 1 fox, 1 mouse. Okay, I can get some value. And it's a rabbit thing right now, yeah. Alright, we're just gonna go full greed mode then. We're gonna craft a crossbow with this one. Gonna craft boot with this one. So that's 2 points for me.
1 point for me.
Gotten 5 points from crafting this game.
And I get 1 weasel.
And you're at 9.
I may have overdone it with the nerfs a little. We'll
Just
see.
a little. These things happen.
Until the map literally catches fire.
Yeah. And then
We'll
I
see how
delete everybody and get 8 points.
The game like can no longer even finish because like the pieces are on fire.
X equals 1 and you're clearing up each 2,000.
assuming the Whisperers are like the average points per turn so far, I think after my turn I'd be competitive enough to be there with him. I think.
Well, that's good.
I don't think that the Whisperers have been that too out of tune for this, considering that
Yeah.
I don't know how anybody functions.
Yeah.
That's what I'm assuming. Like I'm assuming like your faction is scoring as normal. I think by the end of my turn, since I was player 4, I might be up there with you.
Yeah, and I think like if other players also knew what everybody did better, there would be more options in what
Or
to do.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Yeah.
1, 2. And I should hypothetically be at like 15.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm just saying balance wise, I'm good.
It's so funny that it wasn't even like a conscious decision. You just like worded it that way, and that's how we're playing it out.
Right. And it,
What's happening? Okay. Alright, we're gonna. I planned out a little bit. I think we're gonna start going off here. Okay. Let's. Those always takes forever. Okay, solar ones. First off, choose 2 times. Force anyone to move to clearing with an observatory, and force anyone in there to battle. And I should mention, Ascendant is now active, and Descendant is not. While resolving the horoscope, I ignore all rolled hits taken in battle, and I ignore rule while moving. So it kind of flips.
Whoa.
Now we're good battlers and good movers. But we've only got a couple warriors. But yes. Oh, wait, actually, yeah, I can force people here to battle, but I can take that out on my own, I think. I don't want to feed you points.
Your battles at venues do an extra hit and damage if you'd like to.
Let's see. Let's see. So I can, since I ignore all what's moving, I could force myself over here if I wanted to. Because we get, and now since it's at the top of the stack and X is greater than 3, you get to recycle it, essentially. Move it back down in the horoscope.
hmm.
So it also powers up everything it goes under as well. So we are going to okay. I think I'm removing how many cards with asteroid? Let's say it's gonna move down 2, and then it's gonna move down 2. So I think we're removing 4 with asteroid. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so that should be enough to take care of that. So we're going to force ourselves to move here into this other observatory clearing. And then we are going to force this move here. I think. The next is clear skies, we get to move around a bunch. Then it's heavy storms. Actually, we want to empty up another clearing, so for that, let's see, 1, 2. That one has an insight in it, so I can't get it off of that. 1, 2. Oh, that one doesn't. Okay. So instead, before Blue Moon activates, we're going to just start. We're gonna move this weasel into. Well, we'll pile them all in that one clearing in case I need them later, and then we're gonna move this one weasel into here.
Hmm.
So force move here, force move there. So that gets some points now, and then we're gonna take Solar Winds and move it 2 down. So now it's at position 6, and now Clear Skies is active. And then it's gonna be Heavy Storms and Solar Winds again. Okay, I got a handle on this. Oh, we fine.
Let him
So-
cook.
I feel like I'm playing against a mono blue deck in Magic the Gathering.
No. It's the worst criticism I can receive. Okay. We get to move 8 times, which most of these will be superfluous, but we can like zip around here.
All right, 1,
Just 1, 2, 3,
4.
4.
Uh-huh.
And I've got 4 moves left over if I wanted to use this for something. Which well actually we're gonna be ruling a fox clearing anyways, so we need what? We need a rabbit clearing. Is there anyone with the insight? Yes. Okay, so 1, 2, we'll move there. And then we will move 3. And then let's see. 5, 6, 4. Gonna be battling so many times.
Mhm.
Sucks because I got my warriors sniped, so I don't have as much to work with now.
Yeah, that was
Here.
very, very specifically on,
Yeah.
on purpose.
Man, I wish I had any warriors on the board right now.
Move.
Yeah, I've been doing a
That's a bit of a conundrum, yeah.
good job of just being like, nope, I'm just gonna snipe those, snipe those.
Alright, now we get to battle 7 times. And we ignore all rolled hits for these, so I just have to hope for no ambushes. Effectively. So,
In which clearing, sorry?
just 7 times, period.
Oh, I
We
see.
can choose different clearings. So let's see here. Probably, yeah, we gotta destroy all these barricades. This is going to get taken out by the asteroid, hopefully. 2. Then it'll be at 4.
Remember you're doing 1 less hit? Did you remember
Uh,
that?
While we're doing the horoscope, we actually deal normal hits.
No, because of my barricatedness, my under siege. So you might need to actually
one
have
more
moved
venues
these.
too, though.
You need to have 2 guys to actually deal hits to me.
I see.
I think he deals an extra hit at venues too, though. Hey.
He does do an extra hit at venues, so those
So
ones
that's
you're good with.
isn't it?
It's just this one.
Right, just that
Yeah.
one, because the other one's undefended, so...
Isn't there a venue here?
And there's a venue,
Yeah.
yeah.
So actually, we'll keep that guy.
Okay, perfect.
This one, yeah, this one you
Right.
need.
We need multiple. Yeah, that's gonna take a lot. So we're gonna go ahead and start. We'll start swinging. All right, battle number 1 of 7. Do you have an ambush?
I do not.
All right. All right. Nothing. All right, battle 2 of 7. All right, so you take 1 hit. You have 2
Uh,
warriors. 3 of 7. Same clearing. All right, you take another hit. 4 of 7. It's undefended. So that's all wiped. Except for my little.
yep,
Observatory.
your thing stays.
I get 2 points.
And
Alright, now I've got 3 battles left. So we're going to, let's see, I can't deal hits there. I can get rid of the barricade here, though,
mhm.
if we want. So yeah, we'll go ahead, we'll use our 5th battle there, at that barricade if we have an ambush.
I do not have an ambush.
Alright. Oh yeah, it gets removed for a point.
Okay.
2 more battles. I'm going to battle, I guess, I'll battle the venue over here, if you have an ambush 10.
No.
I'm sorry.
I'm actually going to use my card and make somebody else. the
You
defender here.
can't battle the venue here because it's on a barricade.
I just can't.
Oh, thanks.
Oh, oop. Okay, in that case, I will battle the venue over here.
Okay, I am going to use my
It's
funny little
isn't
card.
it, put it on your piece?
Yeah, isn't it protected because it's on your piece?
Oh,
Right.
yeah, you're right. Thanks, guys.
yeah,
I just really wanted to use that funny card that I made.
Okay.
Is that so much to ask?
In that case, we're battling the frogs here.
Raptors.
Once we get that extra hit.
Right, because you're gonna get the extra anyway.
I can deal 1 hit. So I deal a hit, and then I'm gonna battle it again. Deal another hit. Alright, that's Heavy Storms over. Solar Winds again. We can pull, let's see, we got a fox, we got a mouse, we need to empty out a rabbit. So we got a rabbit there. No, we already have our scoring condition fulfilled for that. Now we're just trying to empty out clearings as good as possible. So I have to remove the barricade first. Okay. Going to move. What I saw my observatory down there. Can force people to battle at. I move that there to battle. Okay, so I could use the Weasel Warrior to attack that then, since I don't need. Oh, there's a Weasel there too. But I don't want to give them the points. So we're going to use Solar Winds to move a Weasel here.
Mm-hmm.
And then we're going to use the second part of Solar Winds to force them to battle. Do you have... They are the attacker, Ravagers are the defender. Do you have an ambush?
I do not.
Come on, Weasel.
Alright, so they deal 2 hits because of the venue. And because it's not me attacking you.
Yep.
But there's a barricade here, so don't I?
No, because it's the barricade only protects if it's with the pieces stacked on top. So
Okay.
so you can kind of
Raj.
you can play the game of you go hit him
Raj.
on my
Yeah,
clearings.
that's fair. That's fair.
Right.
Now Blue Moon activates. X is greater than 2, so I score 1 point for every 2 clearings with no pieces. So that's 1 and then 2 points, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
And then it is gone, and then we get to Meteor Shower for 5. So we get to remove 1 piece from 5 clearings, Warriors first. So we are going to bop a piece off of... Venue is not considered an enemy piece, so I can't do that yet. But I can get rid of the barricade.
Mhm.
4 points.
Look at you doing policing.
See, look, it all paid off. We're going to bop this. Just get rid of a venue, I guess.
Oh no, you can't get rid of the venue. You have to get rid of
It's
me.
not on top of my. Oh, I have to get rid of you, yeah, and I can't get rid of the other thing. So yeah, I'll get rid of you. And then we will get rid of. See, I'm already nuking that thing with the asteroid. So we're going to get rid of the weasel in that clearing.
Sure.
So that goes away, and then we get 2 more. Get rid of the weasel in this clearing.
Okay.
And then I think that's all the valid clearings with enemy pieces I can hit. So yeah, because I can't get rid of the. Oh wait, can I get rid of the thing now? Because I don't have an observatory on it. Yeah, so I'm gonna get rid of this venue. Finally.
No.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
I thought it was once per
believe-
clearing.
Did I already move something?
Yeah,
from there?
this is where
Oh,
you got
I
rid of the
moved-
barricade.
Barricade.
Yeah, never mind.
Oh,
Sorry.
dude, I am dodging left and right these attacks. I think there's like 5 times.
Well, you have no warriors either, so
Yeah, true.
it's okay that you're avoiding them all.
Alright, that's me. The meteor shower done with. Solar winds happens once more.
Oh my
So
gosh.
to move.
Do not understand solar winds at all, but it's okay. Just keep
Okay.
going.
Gonna force ourselves to move over here. Observatory to observatory. We still rule, yeah. And insights don't count as enemy pieces, so we're all good on that front. So we're just gonna move there, and then, I mean, we could battle if we want, but I don't really want to battle at any of these observatory clearings, so... Let's see. I guess no, that's too far. Jeremy. I guess we will solar winds this guy over here, too. Actually, no, it has to have no enemy pieces. Fox. Wait, I thought I removed this weasel from here.
Yeah, you did. I think you just pointed at it, but didn't actually remove it.
Which one?
This
My
one.
bad. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, I don't know. I lost track of what was going on.
Yeah, using his meteor shower.
Okay. Solar Winds gets recycled one last time. And now Asteroid hits, removing 4 pieces from one clearing, so that's going to remove all the frog and the barricade, not the venue. It's only one faction that it targets. So that's a point. Goes away. Shooting Star, we're going to look at the top 3 cards of the deck and rearrange them in any order. That's cool, but really useless. But I feel like I'm drawing all of these anyways. So we'll do this. And then we get to draw a card since X is less than 4. It's at 3. That goes to there. Solar Winds for the final time to drag this guy back here. And then we're not battling anyone. Yep. We're all good there. Solar Winds finally goes out of the pile, and then star alignment happens. We have this one, and this one. So we score 5 points.
That was a crazy turn.
Yeah, I don't understand Solar Winds.
It's like I was ahead of you, and now I'm all the way back there at 11.
Yeah, when they pop off really hard.
They do. Bro cooked the entire round.
If you had destroyed one observatory, I would have scored 5 less points that turn.
That
Yeah,
is
I think it's just
crazy.
hard to calculate, right? Because the
It's-
game just kind of
yeah.
stops.
It's so
I
hard
think
to
it's
grok.
because we don't have any militants. Because we don't have any militants, and Endgamer is #1 priority to hit my turn.
Yeah, I was the militant faction.
Yeah. Oh, I tried to be, but my Crocs did not have hands.
No, they
They
did not.
not roll well.
All right, and now we take the rest of our turn. That was a bird song.
Yeah,
Oh,
that
was Birdsong?
yeah,
Oh, yeah.
it-
Oh, that's weird. That's
that would
weird.
be a really probably better thing is when you do the horoscope, it replaces your daylight,
I've thought about that. I didn't put it in for this version.
right? Because
but
there's just so much happening, and then you're like, okay, and
Or
then I
even
get
just,
my
like, or even just like the turn itself when it goes off like that, because that's long. That's long.
right. Be
Yeah.
like then go right to third step of evening.
yeah. All right. Anyways, yeah, we're just going to take a quicker turn here after that. We don't have anything to build. We're just going to scry, look at the top card of the deck, to reveal it. It's a fox. We get to do one other thing, which is just going to be to draw a card. And this does not include the revealed card, so we just draw this. And then we get to put this at the top or bottom of the deck. I guess I'll take that. I'll put it back at the top. We're going to... Don't have anything to battle. We don't really want to move anywhere, because we can't kill any of these venues, so... I guess we'll battle the Weasel.
Weasel.
If you have an ambush. I'll take that as a no.
Slug, do you have a bunny ambush?
Sorry, what's going on?
Do you have a bunny ambush?
No.
Okay.
Okay. So it gets moved, and then I don't take a hit because I descend him. And then I'm going to scurry over here. Actually, whatever. We'll stay here.
Yep.
Alright. Now we get to score 1 for every 2 cards, which it's empty. And then we get to place 4 cards back on. So we're just gonna go for a repeat of that.
I'm checked out.
Mm.
1, 2, 3, and 4. Alright, and then I draw 2 cards. I'm not gonna get a thing for the venue, and then I'm just going to chuck this away. And I'm going to chuck this away. And I'm done.
Sweet. So, any midnight actions today?
In between the turns.
I don't know if there's anything that's possible. Sorry, I gotta like find out what exists here.
Yeah, the whole
Or-
board state changed during that turn. It's so
yeah, it's just like
a wasteland.
that's very long and very just. Were cards discarded or no?
Discarded 2 rabbits.
Okay.
The coins
and
being
then-
next to that rabbit card is very funny.
Yeah.
You just got pissed.
So I don't really know if there's anything to do, 'cause there's no board anymore. So I think I just
Sorry, I took the board. Go home.
Believe it or
It's
not, the
okay.
most devastating thing you've done to me was craft
I'll
out
remove
all
this
the items in my
warrior.
hand.
Alright. Ow.
I don't know. Not
And
much
then
else to do.
Croc's
Go for it.
My turn.
Croc.
Nobody voted on my set list, but that is a-okay because I really want it to be pop because I can finally recruit.
You
Oh,
have to be
first
pop
thing
to
first.
recruit.
No,
No,
he
it
just gets.
just makes it better for me.
Phew.
I'm gonna go ahead and move Crocodile over here on my Breaking Dawn card, and then I'm gonna score it. So I'm gonna get 3 points, please.
Alright.
1, 2, 3, up to 14.
Hey, it stuck around
Thank
the whole
you.
time.
Yeah, it did. I was very happy about that. And he's gonna go away. I'm going to go ahead and exhaust this T that's here and draw 2 cards. 2 cards for me. 1, 2. Okay. I believe that's Winston Birdsong. Yeah, okay. So I can still craft. Let me see what I got here. So what have I crafted with so far? Nothing. Okay. First things first.
Well,
I'm
make
gonna
sure
go
you.
ahead and
I was
craft.
gonna say. Well, make sure you discard a card from that. Merchants.
Oh yeah, sure. Oh, you're right. I'm gonna go ahead and discard that T. Oh wait, actually, I'm gonna discard this crossbow because that is useless now. Here
There you go.
I'm going to spend this T, and I'm gonna get 2 points. Thank you. If somebody could do that for me.
I got you. You're up to 16.
Sorry, you
Thank
crafted a
you
T.
kindly.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I did.
What piece did you activate?
This one.
Let me see. What piece did I activate?
Or
Yeah.
sorry, a mouse. This one. Sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
2 bunnies and a fox left to craft with here.
Slim pickings up there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna make this funny Night Terrors card,
Ooh.
which is pretty
Ooh.
fun. Okay.
Mhm.
So the new song is Pop. So I'm gonna
Pop,
put that over
pop,
here.
pop. Hop on, pop.
And now I have
BRB.
8 actions. Okay, bye-bye. So I would have lost a lot of these actions if I did lose a venue.
Right.
Mm.
Very thankful.
You're just get down, Mr. President, at every turn.
Exactly. Oh, dude, that was crazy. So what I want to do is have players with 5 or more warriors. I think the best way to do that is for me just to recruit all over the place, because it doesn't look to me like I've got many barricades that need to be hidden right now.
No, I've been pretty I think I can maybe score probably 3 points, 4 points.
Yeah, it doesn't really make sense for me to hit you. So.
Yeah, but and
I
I've
do
only
want
got
to build and do-
I've only
do
got the
want to
3
build.
dudes on the map.
I just got disconnected.
Oh no!
Sorry, guys. Alchemist took that long of a turn. This is me taking my long turn. It's me getting disconnected again.
Right. While you're disconnected, I'm gonna pause the recording.
I'm actually pretty excited for this turn because I'm gonna do something that I've always wanted to do with these guys.
Ooh, fancy. Back from technical
Yeah.
difficulties.
You got it. All right. We're rolling?
Yep. Go ahead.
Sweet. So I'm going to go ahead and spend this bird card and this fox card. And I'm going to place a funny little venue over on this observatory over here.
Oh no, you gotta go in and take it out.
Sorry.
You bet it. So first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to reveal this 1 fox card to recruit 2 warriors over here.
What happened here? Oh, just this got spent.
Yeah, they just got spent right now.
Oop, there we go. And now I'm going to reveal this funny fox. Oh wait, what if you have an ambush?
I
Mm.
wouldn't worry about that.
Good question. Well, I get since it's daylight, I get 1 free recruit at a venue, so I'm gonna use that to put 1 more guy there. I'm gonna put Crocodaniel over there. Here you go. And I'm gonna reveal my fox card, and I'm gonna battle you there. Do you have an ambush?
No, I do not.
Okay. So I'm gonna remove your thing. I'm also gonna remove my own venue, but thankfully I've revealed or spent all my bird or fox cards, so I don't lose anything. So I'll just get 2 points.
Oh, nice.
So you remove what? How? Wait, what? How does that work?
So if you look at my backstage pass ability, it says when a player removes that piece, even the Crocs, they also remove the venue and score a point. So I get a point for his and for mine. And since when a venue is removed, I only lose the cards. Oh shucks. Oh wait, no, these are revealed.
Discard
So
all
technically,
matching. Right. Yeah, you're good.
Yeah. So I don't have any foxes that take a stack, so I don't lose anything.
Right. Interesting. Cool.
I was excited about that. That is the thing I was theory crafting for a while. All right, what else want to do here?
Alright, and then Black Hole gets sent to the bottom of the horoscope because that got removed. Which also deactivates Starliner.
I'm going to reveal this one here. I'm just going to move these back down here. So I did a bunny one, and I'm going to recruit twice at this venue over here. I'm going to reveal another bunny one. Place another 2 dudes. Huh. Over here in this bunny clearing. Jimothy's going over there. Let's see here. What will I cook?
Hello, friends.
Hey,
Mm.
I wish there was more of other people's warriors on the board. That kind of ruined, because like I score for venues with 5 or more warriors, and a bunch of warriors just got removed.
Just got totally
Yeah.
What
whammoed.
happened?
Yep. So there's what can I battle here, I wonder?
I mean, I think soothsayers are almost done, right? Like, so it's
I'm-
more like the frogs that need to be stopped. Guessing.
Yeah, but like they just got stopped like a bunch. Like there's one thing here. Actually, I could do something to do
Yeah, but
that.
they only need 5 points,
Yeah, I could try
and they've
something.
got what is this worth? Like
Already
11?
2. It's already worth 2. So
So I'm
Yeah.
gonna
I've got 2 in the
reveal
bag.
The problem is the
reveal
stupid
this.
blizzard.
funny one.
It is the problem.
There. That's such a miss. Okay, that's fine. Yeah,
Sometimes
I'll
it
just go ahead
helps.
and reveal
Sometimes it hurts.
it. Yeah, that's the most interaction I've had with it so far, and it just kind of like
It's about usually actually what happens is it comes up in a pertinent way like twice a game, where all of a sudden you're like, and then shit, never mind.
yeah, exactly. So I'm gonna go ahead and reveal this to get 2 of my good friends. I wish I had another fox card. That's okay. Over here. I think I maybe could have done this to get 1 extra point, but I'm also kind of learning my own faction a little bit here as well. And I was pretty proud of taking out my own venue.
Yeah.
And I'll go ahead and put these 2 guys over here. And so I score just 2 points because there's not very many warriors on the board.
Mhm.
Yep, at 18. All the cards are back in the ticket stack again. Plan set list. This up here. I don't know if I'll get another turn, but
Yeah, we'll see. We're kind of limping over the finish line, I think.
yeah. That there. Put this guy up here. When you explained to me what Force Vigil was, I did actually have that in my hand at that moment.
Mhm.
All right, and I'm gonna draw. 4
Hold
cards,
on,
and-
hold on. You draw your cards, and then Night Terrors happens.
Oh, thank you. So do I discard as well then before Night Terrace happens?
Right.
Yep.
It's at the very end of your turn. So you draw, discard, and then Night Terrace happens. Yeah.
Oh. Do you mind if I do one thing a little differently?
Sure.
Because when
I
I
don't-
move from this clearing here to this clearing, maybe Jimothy actually moves over with them. Oh wait, no, I recruited there. I see.
Right. You didn't move. You just recruited.
Yeah. Okay, no, I can do something here. So I'm going to draw my 4 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm going to discard 1, which will be this guy. And now I'm going to use my Night Terrace card, and I'm going to use it in this funny little rabbit clearing down here
Oh boy.
Hmm.
at the
Alright.
Hair Raisers venue.
Yeah.
Do you have an ambush?
Yes. It only deals 1 hit though, but
Shucks, I didn't know that. I actually have a counter ambush that I will play.
oh well then never mind. Stay safe. Alright. Go
So
for
I'm
it.
only able to deal 1 hit to you, though, hey?
Yep. Unless you discard Night Terrors to deal the extra hit. But go ahead and roll it.
Oh, yeah, thank you for letting me know. I think I will do that unless I get a 0-0.
Nice.
3-3, okay.
Yeah, so you can discard it to get rid of it.
I will do so.
Alrighty then.
And that
And I'll get
nets.
myself another 2 points. Look at me being competitive.
Yeah, but aren't all of your cards back in the stack? So now you have to get rid of all your bunny cards.
I think get rid of all of Bunny, right? So we'll see how many there are. There's 1. I don't know how much that hurts considering it might be the end of the game here. There we go.
Blue Moon gets shuffled to the bottom also. Range it is completely useless.
Okay, well, I'll fix that later. Thank you.
Alright.
And that's my turn.
Could have used Hoarders, but I prefer Gore. This is.
That was a fun turn for me, actually.
There you go.
All right. I will craft Service of the Mice,
Yeah.
Whoop.
and I will also craft Dust Bag. I will draw
Oh wait, hold on. Before you actually start doing things. Sorry.
Oh yeah, Blizzard.
I'll
4.
keep doing stuff.
Yep. You're good. Go ahead.
Hmm. Okay. Well, I think I gotta. Don't that.
I got a point for removing my own venue, hey? I guess I forgot to remove it.
Yeah, that's what you told us.
Yeah, I just forgot to remove it and put it on my board. That's my bad. Thank you.
What do we get now? During daylight. Okay, so I got to give these out first. So
Right, this is the
this
extra
game's
recruiting
all
one.
over. So I need you to do, but you only use this to buy stuff. But maybe that'll help you.
Hmm.
This is all crud. Can I use that to any benefit? No, I cannot. Use that to. This would have to go to. I guess this is the best thing to do with that, and this one.
Yoink. I mean,
This one to you.
Thank you.
I am now going to trade this just with this. Back and forth she goes. Regroup, meaning I place 2 here, 2 here.
And we've crafted almost everything, haven't we?
It's just the one
Yeah.
sword. I was looking at
The
my hand. I was
stuff
like,
that you
"What can I craft? Oh, I can't craft shit. Damn
The
it."
stuff that you crafted on your turn, Alchemist, is some of the
One.
stuff I was gonna craft too. So you took 2 points from me there.
2.
Yeesh.
And then three. This is very risky. Okay. And I guess I'm going to remove this and go for this. This and this. And I think that's about all. I'll just toss one. I'll toss this one just in case. So that's my script. Now I have to discard. I only rule 1, 2, 2, so I can keep 7 cards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I will get rid of. This is not going to help anybody. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, that's it.
Okie dokie.
Oh, I get one midnight action. Sorry.
Yeah.
I'm going to. What am I gonna do?
You could also vote on my set list too if you wanted to.
I could.
If you got a real stinker of a card in there.
No. I mean, yeah, but I think that I'm going to. I'm gonna make the Crocs fight the whatever they're called.
Ravagers.
Frogs.
Okay, no ambush.
All right, roll it, Crocs. Oh, I forgot. I get to recruit stuff, right?
1 dude.
1 extra warrior at a venue. Yeah. 3, 2.
3, 2, 1, 2, 3.
And then 2 Crocs.
1, 2 Crocs.
Goodbye.
Rip Croc.
Right.
Okay. Got 1 here, 1 here, 1 here. This. So I just need to get the 2 sieges. Move. And that, and then I think I win. I don't think the rest matters.
Because you win.
Probably.
Right. So, I mean, I can just... Because I can siege here.
Yeah, that's guaranteed 5 points if you get
And
the 2
siege
sieges.
there, and that's 5 points.
That's
Ta-da!
That's just weird.
It is weird because I don't. It was hard for them to have to rule to siege because the whole idea was that they would like siege and then start attacking there
Yeah,
because
it
they
just
used to
means that
get
you
a
just pop up though.
yeah.
Just means that
especially
like,
along
nobody
the
has
river.
any reason to be along the river at all, which is like there's no point in being there.
Right. Or just, I mean, they also, I mean, I should also only be at like here right now. So,
but like the safest counter would have been for us to to be in these 4 clearings.
Right, and force me to
or
move
5,
out
and just
right.
not be anywhere near the river because the river is just not cool.
Too dangerous.
Perfect.
Yeah, that is an oddity.
Though,
but
look at the 3 of us right next to each other.
It
Second, though.
was real close.
I think mine worked pretty well.
Yeah,
Yeah, I am so happy with how mine went. Like even when people didn't feel the need to vote on my set list, I kind of snuck through and did some cool stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it worked
Are you
well.
I also
Not
played
as-
with like. Sorry,
Oh, go ahead.
I was gonna say I also played with like very card-rich factions here. I think all of us, and we're all insurgents as well.
Right, right.
Yeah, see, my little guys aren't usually super card rich, but I just kept using shooting star and like manually drawing extra cards every turn
Yeah.
just because I needed the warriors.
I will say this is just there's a lot going on in this
Yeah.
whole. It's just like a
Yeah.
lot to grok. So
Wow.
even I mean, we were also playing with a bunch of people, so a bunch of new stuff. But like a cheat sheet card or something to include would be super helpful for me to be like, when you're like, okay, and then I do solo run, I'm like, I don't remember what that is.
Oh, for the
Yeah, for all of those
Salary.
abilities. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I might
But
see
there-
if I print out of the cards or something. But the
Yeah.
idea was that it would sort of slowly you trickle on cards under the stack, and you got to kind of pay attention to where
Mhm.
things are
Yeah.
until like they get super scary. Because
Yeah, it's
once you
interesting.
cross the 4-card threshold, stuff gets really scary.
Yeah, for sure.
Are
So
you still scared of mine?
Yeah. So the reason that I want to keep the wording similar to mine is no one else does do the stacking in like vanilla, and then I can change salvage to be you get points equal to the number of anybody's. So then when you do salvage, you'd get an extra point, which would be nice.
What extra points? What?
Well, I was doubling. If you count all of the times that I got double points, it was 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2. So I should be at 18 right now.
I think that to me, like the only thing that's kind of weird about it is that you just show up and do whatever you want because you don't have to like. There's no restriction to where you do your stuff. You just do it. That's
well,
to me the only thing that's weird about it.
the restriction is that it has to be matching this suit. So if I don't,
But that's not that big
that's
of a deal.
and
because
then for me to
you've got-
add stuff, I do have to rule. So there is
Yeah.
some ruling that I have to do in order to add good stuff into my bag.
Yeah, but just
So-
as far as like your second thing, like
Yeah,
it was almost like your last two turns was just like, okay, I put a frog in these clearings and then put a bunch of stuff in and score my points, and then okay, I'm gonna put a frog everywhere and score all my points,
Right.
and it just
The-
like there was like no maneuvering. It seemed in your last couple turns, it just like you were already set up because people had put stuff in the river, and so it was just kind of a buffet. Seemed like.
Yeah, that's true. I'm not sure.
I can see how
Yeah.
I can see what you're saying about how like the need to rule it would be like too expensive.
Right.
But it also might just be like, that maybe Siege needs to go somewhere else, or like it being second is like, because this is kind of just a throwaway. You can have like a bunch of stuff in here. It doesn't matter. And then once you
Mhm.
get here, it's like, that's your, okay, scoring.
Right. Well,
I definitely don't think
right.
you need more points for stuff. I think that you've got like the right amount in like a regular wacky game. Because in the regular wacky game, you would have been with us.
Mhm. Well, I also only salvaged 3 times during that game, so it would be then me being here instead. So I would have been.
That's the same thing.
Right. No, that's what I'm just saying. The thing where you're like, no, don't do that because you were with us. I would still be with you. I just instead of being at 17, I'd be at 20.
Oh, yeah, it just feels like it's too much for one part of the game. I don't know.
No, I
That
see
makes
what
sense.
I see what you're saying. Yeah.
But,
I
do
part of
think
it is
that
they just need to play them with a bunch of vanilla factions a couple times because there's definitely something that's a little off. I'm just trying to nail down exactly what.
to me, the stacking, just like all the language associated with it, just seems very counterintuitive. Where if it was like a ring piece,
Mhm.
all the wordage all of a sudden makes sense because it's a barricade. It's the stuff within the barricade that does stuff. It's like all pieces within the barricade. You place it, because it almost like when you place them, it's like you almost should be placing them on top of things, but then you'd be covering it.
right.
So then it gets a little
Right,
tricky.
and honestly, that was mostly just part of it because the Rujam thing was stack. So yeah, I agree with that it be a surrounding piece.
Yeah, the
that's
surrounding
easy.
piece just
yeah.
like clears up the language and be like, oh, the words that it uses make sense like physically
yeah.
to what you're doing.
Hmm.
So I think that would clear a bunch of stuff. Are you still afraid of my faction?
I
Or are
think
you just
part of it. No, it was fine. I think I just need to play with and or against it more times to like see. It's one of the things that I love about Root is like a lot of times when you play against something, you're like, I do not understand why. Like you seem way too strong, and then you play as them, and then you're like, "Ah, God, I'm so freaking weak. This is so annoying. Like you don't
Exactly.
see those weaknesses happening until you actually play as them.
Yeah.
So I'm sure they exist.
Mine was like, well, this is my first time just like playing it with not having to mind palace it all myself.
right.
And I thought that it worked very well, just in the sense that like I did have my early stuff because the early moves in a game of Root are pretty like obvious.
Hmm.
But then it's like I really started struggling and having to make decisions. And some of these ones that I put earlier that I thought I could convince someone to craft here,
Mm.
that was really tough to do. And then I ended up in a craft hole because I kind of like held a little bit too many of them to myself. Like I had all the swords, but it got to the point where I couldn't craft the last sword because I would have to convince somebody to craft this or this.
Hmm.
And that's the only way that I could have done it. But then by that point, nobody had crafts in Fox.
Right.
And the coin was really hard to get because like I was able to get Soothsayers to get the boot, which gave me 1, but I needed 2. So I fed him the coins, but he didn't use the coins. That's why I checked his hand like in between these turns one time.
Where you're like, where did that coin go?
Most of yours worked out, but I just knew that you knew the deck better, so I was trying to feed cards I thought you would have wanted.
Right.
But because I didn't know what the faction wanted, I was
Right.
kinda like,
I also was kind of pointedly trying to not like you would feed me a card that was like clearly something you wanted me to craft. And I was like, oh fuck, I'm not crafting that. Fuck you.
Actually, some of them I actually wanted to give you the spoil because I wanted you to think that I didn't have the other 2.
Right. Right.
That's
I knew you
pretty
had one of them because you kept
Yeah.
throwing it up into your thing.
Well, I did at that one point because I was kind of like, I think he's on to me by this point.
Right. And I was just not gonna play. I was just gonna be like, no. I'm gonna.
But
hold
like,
up.
I actually did not get an ambush until the very last turn, which is very rare for how many cards I'm drawing.
Yeah, I was sad that I never drew a T. I never got to use my tricky tails.
Yeah.
And I was
I
in
was-
this clearing the entire game. It would have been
On the
very
last
useful.
move, I was trying to think if there was like, can I give the ambush to somebody that I can get the points out of? Like, can I give the ambush to somebody and then instigate it to get them to use the ambush to clear the other people? But then I still would have needed one more turn to like, take the action myself.
Yeah.
But yeah, mine was firing pretty much how I wanted to, even with the no setup in the beginning and having more warriors instead. It worked very well for me.
Yeah.
So
I'm looking
was
forward to
happy.
playing with some of this stuff again.
Yeah.
Yeah, me
Uh,
too. Does anybody have any like playtesting notes or like any things for me to work on with these guys? I'm
mean-
thinking that like maybe if they started with one venue on setup, they'd get their recruiting
Things
and their
recruiting going
going
faster.
online.
The other thing is like there was as you kind of pointed out very early on, the pop and hip hop are much more better for other people. So like the rock is so much better for you than it is for us that no one is going to intentionally do that unless you make it. And
For sure.
electronic is interesting, but it was just like never like
Haha.
so
Exactly.
you could
So-
I would say look into these two ones and like tweak them a little
Mhm.
bit and maybe make
I
things
think I could
better
pick
for
electronic, but I think like rock actually worked out pretty well because we got to like theory craft a little bit where I could go on a bit of a
right.
rampage.
There was a little
but-
where like, oh, that person needs to be checked. Okay, we're going to give
Yeah.
you rock so you can check them.
Yeah. Here's the thing though, is that even with electronic, we're going into round 6 now, and the chances of it being electronic are pretty high now actually, even with no input from other players. So I
Right.
feel like it's a little bit of a ticking clock, but I do agree like those two genres are
Right.
much more
It's
beneficial.
it's a ticking clock, but then like if it did go electronic, it'd be like, okay, cool, you can score for ones that you don't rule, and you can move around a bunch, which you don't really have the guys out to care about moving around a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
And then
I
things
do
just
now,
being
but,
adjacent
like-
just isn't very isn't necessarily pertinent all the time. It's like, okay, I can move from
Yeah.
here to here now if I really want to, but meh. Like I could already
way
do
I-
that, so some
Yeah,
other movement bonus could be cool in some way, shape,
You're
or
probably
form.
right. One way I was thinking about it is like that ability is kind of useful for me since the way I get points is by not ruling clearings.
Mhm.
I can move warriors from my venues until I don't rule them, and I can just move it between each venues. You know what I mean?
Right, right. But one for us that would be cool would be like we
Exactly.
could ignore rule when moving from clearings with venues or something like that. Being
Yeah,
like,
that's a good
oh, I
idea.
really want that because there's this giant stack here and I want to get the hell out of here. Or
Yeah, that's a good idea. I think electronic definitely needs tweaking. You're right.
Yeah.
Goodbye, electronic.
Just-
But I would have agreed with you on rock, but the one turn where we got to use it was actually really fun.
it was. That's
So I
true.
got to see.
If you rolled a little bit better.
I know.
Yeah, if you had rolled better, yeah. We also had a lot of
I'm-
things that were like ignoring hits that were stacked on
That's
top of each
true.
other. So yeah, there was some weirdness there.
Absolutely. And I
All
feel
right.
like it'd be interesting to play with some militant factions too.
Yeah, definitely. All right, well, that was a great episode. For those that are still watching, like, subscribe, throw a comment down below with some stuff you want to see us play. Other than that, ta-ta for now. Bye.